Howdy, howdy. We're back for day 3 of Barbarian today, and I'm starting on the Horizon because it's my favorite, but I do need to finally get all those glyphs to 100. I think it's going to be the main goal today. Then at like 92, I think, across the board, so we're not too far off. We just got to go play the RNG game, which is fine. This Ancestor Barb is pretty chill in there, too. Everything's pretty chill when the Ancestors are coming down. Alright, Soul Spire. Start up here. Hello, everybody. How you doing? What's up? I went through my daily fight with the NVIDIA inputs. I think we're good, though. I think we're good. Alrighty, anything else? Just start over here. Where's my reset? There it is. Bam, Rupture, get Ancestors, Profit. Summoner's here for you. I was thinking, how unnatural is it for Barbarian's best build to be Summoner over and over again? They probably should do something about that. Granted, they one can say like, oh, well, the Mighty Throw pushes harder, but does anyone play that outside of the pit? And does even the people who play in the pit actually like that? I don't know. I have my doubts. This is one of those like, hey, it does the damage, so we'll suffer it kind of feelings. I don't know. It's just not very action RPG energy to have to wait that long of a cooldown. Maybe it's just me. Okay, now what do I have? Mass +1. Yeah, do the mass +1. I really don't like that, but it's like all of these are kind of lame. Alright, we go again. Wanting flies, or well, spinning into flies, whatever it is I'm doing. Mostly not even my damage. Gotta let the Ancestor do the work. There you go. I don't even think it's like multiple Ancestors. I think it's mostly just on the one that drops the Earthquake right now. I don't even think I put or kept the Twisters in. I just changed it to other stuff. I mean, it probably does okay. Definitely not top of the heap. Okay, then we got these over here in the trash corner. And if they're elites, are they really trash? I'm doing well. How you doing, Anime Fist? Thank you for that 15 stream streak. Let's roll back down. Got my Soul Spire on. Poison and Mortars. Hit that again. Good enough. Let's be over here. My little Ether Mass friend. I got you out of the way before I even really had to worry about it. I think the Rupture actually broke that. I need to hit an Ancestor there. But I did it anyway. Here you go. Let's see what else is here for me. Over there to the left side. Hit these. Okay, now. Alright. That's that. We'll go ahead and collect all these. We'll take a look at what we're doing over here. No. Wave Star, Ether Mass, Soul Spires +2. So, this is another dud. Granted, this is just a 6-wave for the favor. It doesn't have to be the best of the best. It's just we'd like to see it be better than this. Naturally. Pop this one, clear here. Do these over there on the other side. Let's see, I can turn myself down. We're already at 50%. We'll go down to 46% on these stats later. I got other ones I can turn down the boost and things too. Alright, up we go. Do that Soul Spire. Pop these. Good morning, how you doing, Johnny? Did I pull any Final Fantasy packs? I'm over 100 boosters in. I have the cards I want in quad if I want to build around them. I think it's like 80 to 90% of the entire collection and one of everything. I'm missing 2 mythic cards. And I could just craft those whenever I wanted to if I wanted to fill them. Alright. Over here and to the right. Yeah, just gonna see if I'm probably gonna make like whatever that's like the sweaty meta deck just to like farm people. And then homebrew, whatever Final Fantasy stuff I like. Might like fight Obelisk, so yeah, good to go. I don't remember how much they gave me for the pre-order. Then I went a lot of packs after that too. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. I said it's for me. It's usually all or nothing. If I'm really into it, I'll go all the way. I'll go all the way. It's been well over a decade since I really got into Magic. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I've been saving up for this moment. Let's go. Masses +3. We can do this. All right, and then we're out here to the Ether Mass, just like that. We go with that one. Pop these out here. Yeah, the physical collection, if you're like actually just looking to collect, not actually play, probably the way to go. I don't know how much it would take to chase those down these days. Okay, there's one of that. Soul Spires. And then I'm tempted to also go for the Magic Online deck because I like that one's interface, even if it's really old school too. I know people still play on that one. I think that one has more like different game types. I'd have to look. Okay, Dax Rose. Let's see how entertained I am from the arena ones first. The Magic Online ones, I like you can go into like the bot sellers and they have cards and you can trade in your tokens for the cards, and that always pleased me. It feels like going shopping. Ether Mass. We'll get rid of you. There you go. Fire. I've never wanted to actually like sell or trade or actually play physical anymore. I don't even know if the physical collection would be like worthwhile for me. So I can do both of those instead. Faster events. I did get my 200 plus. We're pretty happy with that one. Alright. And then really for physical collection, depends on what you're into, you could just actually just buy the individual cards you like if you just like some symbolically. I'm so worried about the booster thing and RNG suffering. Pop these, yeah, just buy singles. Up here, there you are. Soul Spire. Here you go again. That'll be fine. I'm right here to the south side. Yeah, see. Yeah. Probably like the Final Fantasy 9 ones, like I like the 7s. Okay, mortars, and we're over here to the right side, a multi-shot. Get that one out here. Fine again. Cool like this? Sure it is. Let's go ahead and roll back here to the Ether Masses. Yeah. It is. All those plague bearers here for you. And like some of that art on those cards, I think they're from like the original artists, or like the big ones. That's pretty awesome. Okay, now let's see how we do. Don't get caught in that. Ether Lord, there you are. Okay, damn knight. I saw on Reddit there was a picture of the big Final Fantasy VII Magic the Gathering ad they had somewhere in LA right over the riots that are going on, and then they put it on the Reddit and then the mods were like, no political discussion. I'm like, it's a Final Fantasy VII ad over a bunch of people rioting. Are you okay? It's like, how do we not say anything? Like this is wild. It's a Final Fantasy VII ad, which is a like major corporation, big company, over a game that's about people rioting and rebelling over the big company. Like, it was kind of mind-blowing. How do you not say anything? Like, we're not supposed to say anything right here either, but you know, it's on Reddit, you can find it. If you're curious to see what I'm talking about, it's there. It's there in the Magic the Gathering. Make sure to stop. Alright, Hellbourne. This is a wild moment. Okay, let's clear this out. Like, as people are practically rioting over the fact that the Final Fantasy cards are in standard and they're doing all that anyway. That's how they're gonna market the game from now on. They've been for a while and building up to it. Now just for straight up in the main game, and people are like, oh no. Oh no, what are you doing, wizards? Yeah, it is hilarious. Some creator out. Oh no. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We're fine, we're good. Let's go ahead and collect that, and we'll head on up. Give them my favor. That's what we need. Alright. People were coming up with alternate phrases for what they were protesting on their side. It was great. It was great. Eye in the shadow. For the memes, of course, for the memes. I've got that, so let's go open a box. We're still looking for double GA weapons. Haven't picked up a single one for Barbarian with the combinations I like. And the amulet's still really poor, so we're scrounging for these. Okay, we good? We're good. Let's get out of here. I fantasy Magic the Gathering cards are we riot. The temptation to stream that is pretty high right now. It's I haven't actually really played. I've just been messing around the cards, looking at them, and like relearning the game to figure out what I want. What do I want? I have so many of those mythic wild cards and things saved up from just like logging in over the course of since Magic the Gathering Arena's been out, and I just never played, never used them. So now I'm just like, I could have anything. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. All right, let's go do the pit so we can get these glyphs leveled up. Open that right up. Okay. All right, no problem. Well, to be fair, there are nice meta builds out there just like you would with any action RPG. And you can figure out why it is working for other people and just chase that. You don't have to be super smart. You can kind of brute force it just on having an overpowered deck, at least enough to farm dailies and like eventually learn and build up whatever you want in those games if you wanted to play it on digital, of course. If you want to play physical, you can find a group of people who play. I'm sure a lot of veteran players are happy to teach new players. I've always heard that it's a pretty decent community out there in the wild. It's just, you know, it could be a little pricey of a habit if they're constantly gonna turn this kind of release on us, and that's what's gonna define the meta. Fair warning. I used to mostly just play with my family. It was never any big deal, so we just took whatever we had with, like, because we like to open boosters, and it was fine. Multi-shot explosive, but Arena's really good at teaching you. The tutorial's really solid. I played bears. Thank you. I know. See, this is the problem. It's like, well, once I open up Pandora's box, it's like, I would crazy. Obviously, a Diablo one would be insane. They're gonna do Spider-Man, I think, is the one they were already, like, slotted to do next, and people were hyped about that one. I'm not that crazy about Marvel like that, necessarily. It's not Spider-Man. We'll see. And then I feel crazy for some anime that they could release. That would be absurd. That would be absurd. And then if those go to standard, which now when they release them they would, it means my Final Fantasy characters could cross over with my other anime characters, and my brain would just circuit. And they know it too, so I feel like it's only a matter of time I'm screwed. Like, getting back into this, I'm screwed. Okay, now let's see how we do with these. But yeah, Diablo would be like a perfect candidate we can make other cards for. Kill this right here. The champions gotta go. It's kind of maulers. Like, they got 4 games. The lore and everything is there. I can pop these. Can throw in the primevals for different colors. Or whatever you want to do. Multi-shot like almost cold enchanted. Here you are. Sakura Duplicious. Cool. With that, people were saying that they would love to see, like, Full Metal Alchemist. I think Full Metal Alchemist is getting cards for some other game. Yeah, not for them anytime soon. Okay, right. Anything here? Nope. Let's see. I wonder what they would have to do to get, like, a Disney set. I puke, but, you know, if you're just chasing the money, both companies like that sort of thing, you know, it's possible. That's possible. Small sacrifice. Get this out of the way. Here you go. What if they could do DC to go with their Marvel stuff? That's pretty mind-blowing too. Although I guess once upon a time they did do crossovers. Long ago, as far as I know. Alright, lightning and frozen. Get rid of these and these. For a 90, it does not feel too bad. Definitely doesn't feel too bad. I have not tripled any of my heavy hitter on this Barbarian. We're still doubles across all the heavy hitters, so I can try and reroll these today, but my Forgotten Souls are not in the best place. I have to open lots of boxes off of multiple characters, I think, to keep up with how much I gotta reroll. And I still have a druid to do before the season is every checkbox is checked for me. That will be next week, so we got quite a few days more with the Barbarian. Light call. I'm gonna see how you're doing under half here. Blister clone. Let's see how these go for us. Alberto's Blight Call. Get that done for me. Let's see what else we have down here. A little bit of these. Grab the channeling. Lightning Teleport Explosive. Hit this again. Sure. Whitlock. A little Death Flash. Here's these guys. Cool like that. Here. Sure. Okay, this one's a triple, so he's gonna take some work. We're gonna get rid of this over here on the right side. A 90-something% crit strike chance, and still sometimes I see that overpower, it pops up blue, and I was like very confused. What kind of sad, there it is again. What kind of sad crit situation do I have here? Do I really need to go chase that last bit that I'm missing? Okay, just gonna Plague Bearer champion right here to get rid of. There you go, looks good. Then Orim, for you, what do we have here? This will be fine. Trying to work on getting these triples to pain. I should focus on the blisters. The ancestors seem to be pretty good, doing a pretty good job of that, better than I am. I think we killed it. Did we kill it all? Did we? I think we did. I think we're okay. L Blink Swift. Alright, for you, let's go ahead and roll this. Fine. Blister clone. Cool for you. Your little champion for us. Nagari Rattlejaws. That'll be fine. Let's get rid of this champion. We got our Nangari. Dance scale. Come on now. Get you out of the way. That'll be fine. The Blink Swift. Teleport Fire Enchanted Suppressors. Are we there yet? Why do you give me so many triples? So many triples. Okay. Poison, Shock Lance, Shock Lance. Hit that too. Poisons, I see you. Okay, Nagaris. That'll be fine. There's more Shock Lances here for me. Get that going. Shocking Nangari is okay. Here you are. Good. Now let's see how we look over here on the left side. You, I don't need right this second. These are okay. And then we got you over here. So, Chilling Wind Vampirics. Get that Nangari Seer life out of here. These aren't so bad. The ones that aren't the triple elites, I'm happy fighting those. Vampiric. If they're doing the hordes for season 10, I wonder if they're gonna revisit the pit for a future season that we haven't seen on the roadmap yet. I kinda wonder. They're kinda just like making the rounds, but the Helltide hasn't seen any love in a while too. I feel like open world in general needs an overhaul. Like every zone had a little bit more variety to it, and we didn't see as much of the same, so it would feel much better. It would feel much better. Okay, let's go ahead and clear that champion life out here for me. Take these out of here. Good. Alright, Guardian's Lair. I think we're all good here for now. I can hide some of those windows. Let's go do the Mother's Judgment. Think of those 55 strange streets. Orbs, how you doing? Oh, I just died. Mother's Judgment looked at me the wrong way. Let me do this again. Up we are going. I love that emoji. I think I've seen this float around. Let's see now. Up we go. Sure. Little Blister Clone out here. I'm doing well, doing well. Actually been enjoying this Barbarian. The summon barb feels less like a barb, so it's actually like, kind of enjoyable for me generally. Generally, I am not the biggest barb fan because I feel like generally not super flashy. I like things that like light up the screen, but the Ancestors here do a pretty good job of that, I guess. Mother's Judgment being a little stubborn, trying to break down these blisters, but I'm not getting as much of a reset on this one as I would like. It's the current deal. Now, I don't want to keep eating Elias's fire either. That's a little bit of a problem. There you go. Other set of that. Did I hit my cooldown a little bit out of order? Maybe. Maybe I did. There's a blister down. Careful, don't eat the fire. I think that's what killed me last time. They spawn on me. That's bad news for any of my characters. Elias the most dangerous of shade? Maybe. Maybe. Reset this. There it is again. Hit that one. Hit that rupture. You just don't want to die. Oh, no, I've done 90s. It's just this one's tanky. Okay, here. Hit this again. What hit me? Alright, more fire. I just keep eating it while I'm circling into it accidentally. Here you go. I've got more blister clones. Another stagger moment. Go Ancestors, go Ancestors, go. I feel like I'm in the... Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie! Right. That's one of those movies as a kid I would like rewatch it every day. Every day. My parents must have got so sick of it. I think that was the second movie? I don't remember the first one. Okay, this one here. Here you are. We got 5 minutes left in this. Maybe my potions don't give out on me. We'll be alright. Alright, run into Elias the wrong way again. Here's another blister clone. These are what we really need to focus in on. That looks good. Much better. Did I get another good alignment? Yes, we do. This corner makes it a lot easier and everything's kind of like concentrated. Nice, nice. I guess with that one I could try to make that happen every time I have to fight it. Might help a little bit. A little bit. Alright, so we're trying to get things to 93. Decent enough chance for it on 90s, naturally. We got some progress there. Still picking up all the basic B amulets. We're desperate for those passives. Okay. Now, What do we have? Any passives? Nope. Nope, nope, no. Right now I do have Pit Fighter, which is not the worst. It's just not the best feeling either. Go again. Right now we're hanging out with Subo. I don't know if he's really my best choice, but he does help me with some damage. Hey, Raphael. Raphael, huh? I always liked Leonardo. Well, as a kid, Michelangelo, because of course you relate to Michelangelo as a kid. And I liked Leonardo later on. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. Like this. Champions. My brother was Team Raphael. So we couldn't like the same one. That was unseemly. So we had to choose a different one. Summoner like my obelisk. Go figure, my brother likes the hothead. That seems on brand. Terror, chilly wind out here. This one going right here. Hey, Max and Leonardo too. Okay, then that one out of here. I think my brother, when he grew up more though, he actually liked Donatello because that was a more classy choice. But I know as a kid he was Raphael. No. Okay, now what do we have here? On the north. Careful, little champion. Firewalker. Fine. Take that out of the way. Like in Terror's next. Hit these. Here you are. Poison Chance, Shock Lance, and Tempest. There we go. I think I always liked Leonardo because I was the eldest cousin and my mom's side of the family, like really big family. So I always like naturally kind of had ringleader vibes. That's the one that's me. We take this one. Everyone else can have all the fun ones or whatever else they want, but I'm gonna be the responsible one. Like always, I sub. Fire summoners. Let's get Zeus out of here. Fire this way. Okay. See how we do over here on northeast. Do I need that? No, we do not. If this Tempest Shadow enchanted. Careful. Don't mind if we do. That'll be okay. Got Shadow Enchants and Tempest. These will go. I'm gonna clear you out just a touch here. One of my previews on one of my other monitors is running, which it usually isn't. It's very distracting. I feel like light flashes over there and think the chat is moving. It's not. My game. There we go. We'll hide that. That's better. Alright, back to work. Only wind summoners. Get these all out of here. Little blister clones and all. Let's see you to this. That Summoner Plague Bearer live. That'll be fine. Right out here. Pop this one. Why is that? Why is that? Summoner and Chilling Winds. Get that one do Blood Mage out of the way. I'll take all this. Let's see what else we have. Protection Shrine wise. Rolling with it. Explosive Chilling Summoners. Right out here. We had a Ninja Turtle gang in school. That's what we did with my family too. I think it's pretty normal. Kids are like, okay, you're this one, you're this one, you're this one. I remember in elementary school there were also girls who did the Spice Girls in a similar way, and I was just like, oh no. So they always tossed me whatever one they didn't like. You can imagine which one that would be. Like, okay, whatever. I was like, don't get me involved like this. Rather be a Ninja Turtle. Champions, no. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, let's get that Nagari light collar out of the way. This is fine. Summoners and lightning enchanters. Looking for you. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. We did the same thing with a lot of RPG characters as well. Just like everybody got also the sorts of assignments. Usually I did whatever was either unwanted, stay on the friend group, or that they would toss like, okay, you're the evil one, it's fine. We know it always is true. You can have it. Here on the right, like they're terrified. And then I remember back when Final Fantasy VII came out and everybody was of course crazy about Cloud. I'm just like, you can have him. You can have him. Pop this one, clear this. I am not gonna play PoE 1. I do not play PoE 1 anymore, and I never really played it like a ton. The only thing I like to do in PoE 1 when I played it was I aura botted for people who are like long-time players of it. So I never got like that into it. PoE 2 we will whenever it happens, but we don't know when it's gonna happen yet, as far as I know. I'm gonna play Bear, clear that out. Roll out here. Like, this season is so close. This new season for D4 is like pretty damn close. I kind of just chill, farm, and vibe, and eventually I'll take a few days off to try to reset my schedule to be something like humanly, you know, acceptable. And I'm gonna play C6 9. Wallers, howdy howdy. You didn't know Cloud's actual story. Yeah, a lot of people just take him as face value what he told everybody, and that's not the case. That's not the case for Cloud. Oh no. Alright, suppressors. Yeah. Alright. Temple of Ancient Shades. Too many puzzles after a game that didn't have nearly that many puzzles, and it turned you off. Did it? Probably. I can imagine that happening around there. It's like, oh no, this is too much now. Done. Okay, now what do we have here to the east? I need that. No, we do not. Something I really should replay Final Fantasy VI. I played it so young. It was the first, that and Chrono Trigger, the first RPG games I ever played by myself, like from beginning to end. And there's no way I understood what the hell was going on in Final Fantasy VI. I wanted to take Chrono Trigger. I've done it. I've played it enough times that I played it old enough that I figured it out. I don't think I really ever did VI that way. I just have really fond memories of it. Who the hell knows what was going on there? Pop these. Gaia Trail's back in outer space or something like that. Did we? Maybe something a little bit of that? I don't know, it's not nearly as much of that as in Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII definitely literally was about right there where I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't know what the hell is happening. I don't really care that much. Sad to say. Like, I didn't love the Final Fantasy VIII characters as much as the 7 ones. Don't let Ori hear me say that, because I know she loves 8. There tends to be that kind of turning point in every Final Fantasy when it just like basically jumps the shark. It's like, are you in or are you out? 7 I was in, 8 I was out. In the 8 game, most of what I remember is the debug menu. Because that thing was off the chain. Ridiculousness in there, it's so strange. So otherworldly. That was my favorite parts. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. It's just, I don't know. Anything that has too much love story, I think it's a quick way for me to just be like, eh, I'm done. I'm just not like that. And that's kind of like the whole theme of that Final Fantasy, I think. The lightning, look at that sparking revenant out of the way, and the Tempest here. Okay, and then what you need is over here on the right side. Need a little bit more. Yeah, I really like 12. I think 12 is one of the more underrated ones because it went through some weird development cycles and it does get disjointed. But I still like Balthier and Fran so much. Which, just talking about all these Final Fantasy, like, I know what the card is more or less in Check the Gallery now. I want to make decks themed around all of it. All of it. I don't even need it to be super winning deck just for fun. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like I want decks for both Sephiroths and then, you know, all this. I gotta have a Terra deck for Final Fantasy VI. All the things, all the possibilities. And then I'm like, I realize like to have the best deck it can be, you're also gonna have to buy cards from the other standard sets. And I'm like, I'm gonna be so poor. Alright. Popping out this one. Okay, here. Roll with that. Everyone's kind of waiting for them to announce a Final Fantasy IX remake. I don't know where the rumors came from, but people are very, very convinced it's going to happen. Like that 315 stream streak, Robbie Rob, we're closing in on a year. We're closing in. Okay, there you go. Whoa, that hurt. That hurt on the one I was standing in. Don't do that. Kill these clothes. Alright, that away. Lilith is doing something. I don't know which Lilith we got. Oh, that one. Try to hug this corner so it doesn't hit me. Nice. Good stagger, but not what I want. I want these more. Hit the blisters. Pop this one. There we are. Yeah, I could not get super into a lot of the Zeldas. I like the really old ones. And then I was saying yesterday, I'm not a big, like, puzzle doer. So Zeldas tend to have a lot of that, and I get tired of it pretty quickly. Like a little bit, like the Final Fantasy kind of alright. Zelda's like heavily based on that kind of thing, and I just like, no. Too much scavenger hunt energy sometimes too. Yeah, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah, I see why they did the Final Fantasy VII remake. It makes a lot of sense, but I don't know if you do a remake on 9, what they would do with that, how that would go over. Because like the art style is a huge part of it for people, as much as I don't care for it. There's only so much I feel like you need to readjust that and redo it. Because it was fine the way it was, for what it was. Okay, now we can do it more like the style like they do in what's it, Dissidia or whatever, so it lines up with the other Final Fantasies. For a person like me, that'd be great. But I think like the greater whole of people who really love that game, I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, now. Champions. Yeah, see, Maester's in the same boat then. Like, that's too much puzzle for me. I just kind of like to get on with the story and not be trapped for hours because I suck at puzzles. Let's be honest. I don't have the patience for that kind of thing. Okay, now let's clear that out. Enchanted Tempest, get that Shadow Enchanted out of the way. Yeah, exactly. I don't struggle. There's no struggle out here about that. Thank you. Don't need to add more. Okay, now here we are. Probably get the same way about MMORPG dungeons. Like everyone's like, "Oh, there's a new MMORPG coming out. You gonna play it?" I was like, it has single-player dungeons where who knows what kind of nonsense I'm gonna have to deal with, including dealing with people at the same time. Makes it even worse. And for me with puzzles and our boss fights to crack, and then randos I gotta deal with. That's too much work for me. Mortars, Wallers. It's like sometimes you have like a proper crew, it's fun. A crew that has like brains. You don't have a crew that's had that synergy for a while, you know, it's an uphill struggle. I don't like the uphill struggle. I just like to kill shit. That's alright. Like action RPGs are feeling good these days. Alright. Yeah. Like back when I was a kid in Zelda's, it's like there was only so many games I had, you know, we had time on our hands, you know, fine. But now when you know what's out there, there's so many other options. Would I sit there and do a puzzle game? Like Zelda kind of puzzles, like no, I wouldn't. I would sooner watch somebody else who has it all like put together after a time and can do like a clean run through so I can just get the story on like YouTube. Done. The other champions. I don't want to struggle myself. You know, I've got too many other things to do. Bold Enchanted, clear that out. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They do have that. Yeah, they are very immersive and they got the vibe. I'm cool with it. Bold Enchanted. Like I'm eyeing the Korea like Chrono Odyssey, whatever they call it. It's like the beta, just because I like the way it looks. But I'm like, I know how these games play and what it takes. It's a Korean game. So it'll hold my attention and all the suffering that has to be done with that. Just looks pretty. Resident Lightning Enchanted. Okay, now. Lightning Frozen. Pristine. They don't make them like they used to, like you're saying. I don't know. They always rate Zelda's very high. Very, very high. I always wonder, is this just nostalgia? Like anything that has the Zelda name on it, they just like have an umbrella halo, you know, effect, that just magically are always really good. I don't think I've ever seen a Zelda game where anyone, like the majority, says bad. They can do anything and do no wrong. It's Nintendo, I guess. I see. Okay, only 4? That sounds really small. Or the dungeon's just really huge. Get here. I see. Okay, these are just champions. We don't want to deal with those. Let's go ahead and grab that one right here. Killing suppressors, summoners. Got that again. Yeah, that's the one, the last one I actually played the whole way through and did like all the stuff in. Probably wrong. It's been that long for me. And Majora's Max or whatever, I owned it, I played it, but I didn't stick with it. Anyway, I'll clear that out. Alright, here. Vampirics. I see. Heavy focus on open world. You see, typically that would be bad, but knowing me and the fact that I'm kind of like more into open world and maybe not as puzzly dungeony stuff, maybe I wouldn't have minded it that much. Some sort of angry bug flying around. I don't appreciate it. Who let this in? What is it? I'm afraid to ask. Okay, there you go. Now let's see how we're doing over here to the right. Cold mortar, teleporter. Go ahead and pop these. That'll be fine. The mortars here are all a-okay. Let me see how you do. That'll be fine. Alright. That mortar is done. Okay, now we have this over here on the right side. Take this out. Do we need that? No, we do not. Champion. This out of the way. Teleport, Shadow Enchanting, and a Tempest. Thunder Dancer. Over here, Firebrands. This out. Sounds good. Diamond the Thunder Dancer. Champion, let's go. Yeah, you need the Zelda dungeons. Fair enough. Not done for. Thunder Dancers, here you are. Yeah, I heard the days of being able to spend hundreds and hundreds of hours just hanging out in a single player game. For the vibes. And so long. So long. Okay, anything here? No. It's fine. And then I think about it, it's like, yeah, I spend thousands and thousands of the games I play now. But maybe that's part of the difference. They can't keep me entertained for this long. Is it even worth doing? I guess for me, no. Okay, Nagari Oracles. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Maybe. Maybe? Fine. Got that one done for you. Hit this again. Summoner Cold Enchanted and Chilling Winds. Hit those as you do. Okay, now. How's that going for me? 50% for the Blight Call. Getting close to the boss room. Get in there. Not much gets past you. Well, that's a really random thing to say while I'm out here trying to kill stuff. Okay, now. Poison Waller. The Poison Subo's lines are the most out of place when we're fighting. This is like, do I look like I'm looking for something right now? I'm just killing snakes. Okay, where's the blisters? There's one over here on the right. Looks like some of my ancestors are on it. Hit this before we hit that. Sometimes hitting this out of order, not the best feeling. There you go. Blisters are going down. Let's go ahead and hit that one. And you're jogging like 3. Can you join? You stop hogging chat? Yes, you may join next run. Champions here. Shocklands, terrified. Cool enough. Okay, Nagari Oracles. Let's see how this does for me. We got this again. What's up, Cog? Alright. Vampiric. Nagari Oracles. We'll work with this one. No problems now. Got that in that.
Die down here.
It all is the enemy. We're trying our best. Okay, now. Blister close. Fine. I realize Match of the Gathering just become one big Dissidia for me now. This is how it is. This is what happens. Mush everything together. Take all my money. Accepting this is how it's gonna be. I resented the Baldur's Gate one. Didn't make it a standard now. But maybe... Who knows? Watch out. Oh, Elias strikes again. It's the only thing that kills me. Me moving around into that fire and it's too late to stop it. Here we go. Try this again. Sure. I need to run less. That's the problem. It's not the running away, it's the running into, oh, I'm just moving, so I get that. I went full circle and ate every single fireball. Okay. It's just what spins away and kind of brings it out on a person. Scared of Monty Python. I was never super into Monty Python, but I went to school with friends who were obsessed. Absolutely obsessed with it. So I could not escape it throughout my childhood, even if I was very indifferent. Okay, now. Hit that again. Mr. Clone. I feel like almost any given day we come on the Nostalgia channel. What can we say? It is what it is. Mr. Clone, she's got the lines coming. I need to get out of that. Good deal. Y'all room doing work again. Love to see it. Here's Elias. Now you don't want to move too much when that one shows up. I'm already out of the danger. I should stay out of the danger. Fine. It'll be fine. Now doing more of that. Don't get caught on all these things. No, we will not. All the itches, all the time. Okay, now. Drown sea hags. Okay, this. Little blister clone. Careful here. Good deal. Sure, sure. Alright, so now I've done that. Let's go ahead and hit that. Of course, we have that one in there. There's the Barbara. Now we got you and an amulet over here. We go next. Here we are. Okay. We all ready to go. Okay, so are we ready? Again, we are. Go ahead and do this. Alright. And again. Probably using one of the other inputs because ever since the update it was doing craziness. Let me see what it's doing over here while we're reviving. It's going in video broadcast, but that's alright for now. Let's leave it. Alright, let's see. So that one doesn't have the same kind of sliders that the wavelength does. I can just change it into the wavelength version. Plague Bearer, Vampiric. Do that after we kill this stuff right here. Here we go again. Clearing these. Here's a little Carver Shaman. Okay, now. Here we are. Don't mind we do. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. Take that Carver Overseer. Okay. Let's see. Got the Nagari for me. Little Carver Shaman. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Alright, so now we got that going for me. I want to go ahead and fix that Discord if I can. I just slide it into the wavelength version of the voice. It should be fine. Not the stream. We want the voice. Not that one, not that one. These days I really need to uninstall the voice meter ones. It just makes me have so much extra stuff to chase through every time I fix this. Mic in. No, that's not the one. It doesn't want to even take this one, I think. Which is probably why I didn't default to the way we wanted it to. Got the wavelength monitor, it's not it. Yeah, I don't know. Can't find that input right now. Alright, let's go back over to doing this. Okay, what do we have to work with? No, the old sea hag, huh? Okay, Summoner Cold Enchanted. And pop these as you do. Okay, now let's see here. Summoner and Colds. A little Carver Shaman action. Just like that again. And the Cold Enchanted is cool. Now let's see how we do here for me. Poison, Teleporter, Suppressor. Here's our Rot Thruster. We can deal with that. Don't mind if we do. We'll clear these out. Good for now. 50% for this one. That's no problem now. And then we'll move on over here to the other side. Alright, left. Lunatics. Do I need these? No, we do not. Lightning Terror Suppressors. Okay, here. Okay. spark spawn. Under 50%. This one will go. Looks good to me. Alright, so now we're gonna head and roll over here to Koron's Demise. Okay, so... and the northwest. Fire Enchanted Wallers. Hit that again for me. Just like that. This will be okay for us, I think so. Alright, look, all of these are all good. Let's see how we're doing over here in the northwest. I got champions here, Arachnid Horrors. Okay. Fine. Little explosive shock lances for me. Take this. And now, Shadow Enchanted. Okay, here. Alrighty, anything here? Lightning, Terror, Chilling Winds. Okay. Spark Touch. Okay. There we are. Watch out for that Terror. Got that Spark Touch out here for me. This one is about done. Champions, we don't want this or this. I'll go ahead and slide on down to that one. Whoosh. Okay, now what do you have for me over here on Northwest? Nothing there. Grab the lethal. He's got those. Those are champions. We don't need to deal with these right here. Pop this one to these things. And the right. Poison suppressor shock lances. We're gonna clear this out of here. Okay, so here we are. Good for now. Get that blister clone out of the way. Okay, now. Poison. Let's go ahead and get that blister clone done for me. Okay, now we are here over here on the other side. Champions. Poison suppressor shock lances. Get that Arachnid Horror out of the way. And we'll move over here to the northeast. Do we need that champion? No, we do not. Okay, you. And then we're fine like this. Lightning Summoner, Suppressors. Spark Call. Okay, this one. Look at those champions out. Here and here. There's a Spark Call. Lightning Summoner and Suppressor. We can deal with it. Right here for me. Okay, so... are we good for that? Maybe. No, you and your darn barrier. So go ahead and get this out of the way. Fine enough. Cool. Well, let's see how we do over here on the southeast side. There's champions. This way we can play with that. Little Tempest for you. Can we maybe melt those? Looks good. That's pretty good. Now what do we have out here? Nothing. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. I think they're gonna be on that west side, but there's a triple lily here. We can play with that. Alrighty, we got the Urkak Fester Pool. So we melt all those down, works out. Now we're up here. How do you do? How do you do? Alright. Careful. There you go, the blister close. Hit this again. And here is the Blood Bishop. Collect all this. Now, how do you do? Okay, then we'll get rid of that blister clone. Okay, this one. Watch out. Sure. Okay, this way. Fine. Careful now. Okay, this one I don't want to get caught by the shades. There's another one coming through. A little stagger there. Whoops. Lilith coming out after me. Go over this way a little bit. That'll be fine. Finish up with what she was doing. There we go. Alright. Alright, so here. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab that amulet and see what else we got going on for this. I got Wrath. Now we're going to 95. Not bad. Not bad. What else I want to do? Now I forgot it. Back to working. Thank you for the alert. Working. Working hard or hardly working? we queue this, and then what is this one doing? Maximum life? Nope. Not what I need. Not what I want. Not what I want. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Alright, so this one is called Microphone and Video Rockets. That should be the same one then. That should be the same one that it's already set to. Right. Well, I can toggle it. One could hope, but probably not gonna fix it. Alright, let's go again. To the pits. Alrighty, how we doing over here? Fine, that's all fine. Good to go. Alright. How we doing? We got poisons, we got mortars, and frozens. Just like that. I'm gonna clear these out again. Frozen as you do. Now let's see how we do over here on the left as a champion. We don't need to be with you or you. These are fine. And as a summoner terror. Roll that way. No problems. Hit that one as a little summoner for me. Those will be alright. Then we're out here to the left of the champions. That little bone snapper. How do you do? Okay. Cold. Popping all these. Here. Little blue? Yeah, probably. Old vampirics. Not go every time I wear a different color, the chroma key gets slightly a little bit different. Right, explosive terror, shock lance. Get that done for me. Clear this one too. Fine for now. And what are we doing here on the right? Clear here. Yep, it's an extra large secret lab chair. So it is huge. Like the top of it you can't even see on camera. Like my hand is on the top of it right now. Alright. Shock lance. Yeah, it is the large, extra large one, so I can save my entire body weight on it. Like my feet are up on it right now. Can't do that. You do a small chair. Alright. The secret to me being able to play and do this so long, I can see it so many different ways and it all works. Because the chair is not restricting. Okay. Hair cold. A little teleport out here. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. To the right. I got shock lance, terrors, and suppressors. Bolt crawlers. Through and through. How do you do here? Alright. Okay, now. Bolt crawlers. Shock lance must go down. Here you are. And let's see how we do over here to Southwest. Champion. Alright, teleport, explosive, suppressor now. Okay, now what do we do? Blister clones. Fine for this. Cool enough. Thunder Dancer has legs. Is gone. Now what do you have out here? We got Mac going over there on that side. We got Cold Enchanted over this way. Shock lances are all fine. Now what do we want to do here? Cold teleports. These are all going. Who's that? No problems. Cold shock lances. These rotting corpse fiends. We actually get this a little bit better organization. The blister clone is here. There you go. Alrighty. Shock lance. Got that again. Stay how we do. See what's on the right. He's got a little bit of a group here. A triple. The champions are on the right side. There we go. Another one of that. Fine for the moment. Champions, we can play with this. On the left, we got Mortar Terrors. The Chilling Wind is about dead. I'll let him do that. Or did we finish it? I don't know. We did. Alright, Chilling Poison, Lightning Enchanted. Both decided to bail. Maybe the other one will just fall over and kill it. These are going. There we are. And we're into this. Up we go. Alright. So, Drown Sea Hag. How you doing over here? Good for these. Here's a little blister clone for me. Just like that again. Watch out for that fire. Fine for these. Okay, blister clone. Okay, you. I want to get this one out of the way. Fine. There's our stagger. Okay, read this. Don't mind if we do. Is he now? Well, you said you wanted to get back to being nocturnal. Need somebody to force you to do it. It's fine. A little stagger. There we go. So now what do we have to work with? I need any of this. Go ahead and take that one. Amulets we don't need. Let's see what else we got going on over here. 95. Trying to get another one 95. Nice. Getting there. They're getting there. I believe it though. I believe it. Deal with it. There you go. Right.
Hello.
Okay, another one. Sugar says hello. Never trust somebody named Sugar. Let me tell you. Here we are again. So, what do we have to work with? Lunatics, we don't need to play with that. We got Explosive Tempests and Plague Bearers all over here. We got these two on the left. There's the Blister Clothes. Clear these out. Okay, then. Let's see how we're doing over to the champion side. Explosive Tempests and Plague Bearers. These are gonna be fine. Let's get rid of that Inferno Blight. Explosive Tempest is okay. We're gonna clear that again. Here you are. And let's keep on looking over here. We got 3 more of these. Tempest, Cold, Lightning, Enchanted. Sugar, Sweetener, Honey, and Diabetes. Oh dear. Okay, now let's get that champion. Can we? One of those. Now we got this over here again. More of that. Tempest. Lightning, Cold. Another Tempest that way is good. Let's see how we're doing out to the left. Champions, no thank you. How do we do out here on right? We got Lightning Explosives. These we can deal with. Heal just a little bit. Little bit. That would be true. Okay, teleports. There's the Explosive. Howdy. KYNYC. Hello. Okay, now. How do we do with that one? These will be fine. Lightning out there, no problems. Now let's see how we do with the lethal. Brawler explosives. Okay, for you. Here's this and this. And then what do we have to work with? Champions, there are 2. And then we'll go ahead and hold into Kelron's demise. Fire makes me more flammable. Himself. Frozen Terrors. Got the Razor Pulse. Got a Ledrous Razor Pulse right here for us. We got that again. 50%. Here we are. Okay. Now what do you have? Right side. I guess I could have taken a left. That's alright. We're gonna kill these. Little terror out here. All that AoE. It's fine. We'll handle it. Reset, more ancestors everywhere. We're gonna check this side and see if there's anything over there. Or we need this body block. I mean, we might be. Let's hit that. Let's see you. Right through here. Got fire champions. That one got fragged pretty quickly. That's pretty good. That was pretty nice. Okay, Vampiric and fire. These will be fine by me. Don't mind if we do now. Hit these out. Got those for me. Clear the champions on the right side. Got that Mother's Disciple. Fine enough. Fire Vampirics. Summoners. Supposed to be okay. The fire goes next. That Burn Snapper out of the way. And then left. Grab the protection. Nothing else there I need. Alright. That sounds like a good present indeed. Indeed. But like we got more over here and to my right. What the? Well, I guess it depends on your definition of crazy. Okay, Shadow Enchanted, Plague Bearers. Alright. Let's see how we do. Here, that one is a little champion out here on the right side. Little Scrapper must go. Take these out. Okay, Suppressor Shadow Enchanted. Bone snappers. Okay, you suppressors. And then right. Teleport suppressor. Okay. Guardian's there. Scourge of the land. Okay, for now. Well, out that way. Go outside at all. I suppose there's a good chance of pepper spray being involved. It's a little wild out there. Okay, there we go. Blister clone. Take these out. That one's another one. Done. Take these. And there's our Scourge of the Land. This one must go. Nice. Must have missed a pale yellow. Well, out there, I wouldn't doubt it. So, going 95. There you are. Cool. Go again. That sounds lovely. Do another. Pits on parade. Bear spray. That's just next here. Okay, now how do we do over here? I've got werewolves. This armor, I almost look like one of them. Should blend right in. Okay, cold mortar suppressors. Security guard our rando. The real question. Up we go. Aha. Okay, Summer Terror, Fire Enchanted. That's right, the outside is not safe these days. Okay, there we are. Not going for me. And let's see how we do. I got Champions. Annihilator. For all this Terror, Cold Enchanted. Cool enough. Poison, Summoner, Suppressors. See how we do with that one. No problem. There's a Venom thing. Yeah, Steve's outside. Pretty safe, seemingly. You're outside, NYC. Not so safe. Not so safe. And there's Fire Enchanted. Oh, this one. Death metal concert or something. Oh no, imagine. A documentary. Okay, it depends on what the documentary is about. There's some controversial documentaries out there that pull plenty of protests. I could imagine being one of those. Shot Cold Enchanted. But where he is, any venue is gonna have reason to have pepper spray, to be fair. It's not the documentary that causes it. Right there. Killer bombs and explosives. You never know. You never know. Playland is good. Let's see how we do out here. On the right, there are champions. We've got all of this. Cool deal. Another set of that one. No problems here. Frozen explosives. These will be okay. Vampiric. This is done. And the south, he's got that shrine deal on that side. Let's see what's over here for me. We got that triple poison shockland electrified obelisk. I am standing in the sparking. And I don't like it. Raw pus blister. Get that spider host out of the way. Okay, now. I mean, we're already to pepper spray. Probably not that soft. Okay, pus blister. Got that blister clone. This will be fine. Under half. Let's see this. Okay, pus blisters are good. Let's see how we do left. Anything here we need? Nope. Alright, teleport electropolis mortars. So I'm gonna get that blister clone out of the way. Hit that again. Well, Somebody's really had to prove their point, I guess. There's a little teleports for us. Get this done for me. And what do we have for this one? I'm just like, hey, artist. Do I feel attacked? Maybe. Maybe. I don't usually go too much into that side over around these parts. Let's see, right? I just kill shit here. Clear the champions. Hello, how you doing, Angry Clown? Okay, now what do we have to work with? Champions. What do we have? What do we have? Heal just a bit. It's fine. Cold Shadow and Changing Shock Lances. I'm gonna go out here on the right. Get these again. Alright. These at 8 of them. Yeah, basically. Basically. Who doesn't love a good pepper? Resurrected Malice. Back to Blister Cloning. This out of here. Okay, now we got another clone. We can play with this. Under 50% of the clone. Where are my ancestors at that are supposed to be on this thing? Quake on the clone. Get it together, would you? All these spinning right here. It's still not enough. They're trying their best. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this on direct. Since the ancestors aren't completely cooperating. There we go. Trying to focus all that in the right spot. There you are. For the explosion. Hit this again. There we go. Cologne types. Resurrected Malice. Put her a little bit. Back up a bit. There we go. Don't need any of that, but we'll take it anyway. Amulet, amulet, amulets. Amulet here. Giving me all these non-GA ones. Okay, so 95. Got this again. Nothing. That was a while back, indeed. Hello, hello. How you doing? Okay, now let's see what else I've got going on here for us. Fields of Crimson, no. Don't want that. Counter offensive crit strike chain attacks. I can go without it. And we got more. Maybe? We gotta let me go in. There you go. We got it. Philippines. Prime for cannibal corpse. Yeah, sorry. Alright, I see you. Okay, nothing there. Problems. Now let's go. Champions. That might be the case. Okay, I a hard log pig. Living life on the edge. Going to documentary. Pepper sprayed. Okay, log pig. Reporting 6-7 chilling. I got a Rawson. A Rawson! Thunder Dancer. Sounds like needs seasoning. Okay, what do we have out here? And then into the southwest, nothing. Those over there. What else we got going on? Champions and some elites. Okay, so we got these to play with. I gotta go kill this after all. Gari Oracles. Over to the right. Those out of here. That'll be fine. Got Terror Mortar, Fiery Throat Slitters. Okay, for that. Let's see what else is here for me on the left side. Got Fire Tempest, Suppressors. Okay, champion here to my right. Take that one. What do we have to work with? Okay, for now. For on right. Little scrappers. Cool deal. Get a little champion. Tempest suppressors. Here we are. Got that again. How's the suppressor looking? That'll be okay. Tempest here for you. Fire Enchanted. Just an Agari long thing. Blister clone. Let me clear this. Under 50%. Sure thing. Now let's see how we do on right. So we're on some eyes action. Good morning, Funky. What's up? Channeling, give me the thing, would ya? Trying to find more elites out here, so just champion. Here we go with these. Play with that one. Just like so. Maimed or memed? Well, he's always memed. So, you know. Probably not that one. That's not news. Clear the champ. Get the mortar. Like bear a little bit off the edge more than I like, but it'll die soon enough. Good deal. What's over here? Nothing in that room. He's got more elites over there on the right side. Let's see what else is here for me. I got triple in the corner. Need to get rid of that ghoul now. Right here again. Get those right out of the way. Nice little melt there, I'd say. Mortar lightning suppressors are good. The Moon Clan Shaman is fine. Plague Bears and Vampirics. All those must go. Here's a little Plague Bear for us, a Tainted Blood Mage. Right here. Still lingering. Still lingering. That one needs to die. There it is. Alrighty, now what do we have out here on West? Alright, here. Okay, champions. See yourself become a meme. Oh no. Shocking revenues. What's the next progression, is it? That's how it is. Alright, champions. Okay. Lightning Shadow frozen. Good enough. No quitters. No quitters in that documentary. Confirmed. Good for them. Fire Cold Terrors. Hit that again for me. See how we do. Fire this way. That out of here. Cool enough. Fire. Go on. Got it. Finally. Maybe. Perhaps. Let me in. Let me in, damn it. And the Seething Hive Master is what we got. And throw that down. We got the Blister Clone. The ancestors are on the case. Working on it. Seething Hive Master. Hit that again. Okay, grab this one. See how you do with that one. Little Blister Clone out here for me. Take these out. 150% for you. Hit this again. There is our Hive Master. Play with that now. Here to the left. Blister Clones. These are all good. Alright, Polearm had a 1 GA. It's not good enough to give me an actual upgrade here. Looking for 96 on some of these at a 16% chance. Nothing. Got the amulet before I leave. Still looking for multi-passives. That is a strength roll on that Polearm. I don't need it now, but it is serviceable. Okay, so double check. Hold on to it just in case. Just in case I want another one. There we are. KYNYC. Okay, now what do we have? What do we have to work with? On the right side, champions. Do I need that? No, we do not. And the left, Chilling Wind, Shocklands Vampirics. There we go. Gotta clear all these now. Chilling Vampiric. Get this one done for. Now, what do we want over here? Do we need these? No, we do not. On the left, clear our champions. Star pass. I don't see elites right here. Anything here for me? Nope. These are all clear. Of elites. This one has elites, so I gotta play with that. Also get the suppressor life. We got those. Suppressor, Shocklands, explosives. So these must go. Let's see how this is doing. Get over here in this corner so I can deal with this one. Over this way. They are not grouping up the way I would like them to. It's fine. Alright, Ice Pen Impalers. Heal here just a touch. That one will go. Explosive Shocklands here on the right side. Here's this again. Now what do we have? The suppressor isn't dead yet. Over here, maybe. Yeah, it's slowly making its way. We got two champions, a Fire Enchanted, a Waller. Get this out of the way. War. Waller's done. Champion next. The lightning enchanted. Fine for you. The Ice Clan Shaman. It's about done. That's some backpedal. Every time I see them do that, I think it's hysterical. Clear out the blister clone right here for us. Ice Clan Shaman. Yes, no, maybe. Will you? Will you? There you go. Okay, now. Got Mortar, Shocklands Fire, Enchanted. That again. We can do a set of these. Better. I think I got there incense. I got too much stuff running. I can't tell for sure, but I think we're okay. Get this triple out of here. Reset me. I did not hit anything for bleed value, did it? Cursed. Alright, there's none of that. A little better. There you go. Triple doesn't want to go. Okay, Vodok. That Fire Maul. Cool for you. Hit that again. Sure. Mortar Shock Lance. How do you do? That one looking good. Let's see how we do over here on Northwest. There are more elites out here. Clear here as you are. Full explosive. Full here. Explosive cold enchanted. It depends on the day. Explosive cold enchanted. Let's get rid of that night blade. Got these clearing out. Roll out here for you. Electrified obelisk. Get that stormy crit mage. Fine for now. There's our electrified obelisk. So stormy crit mage out here. Heal here as we are. All my life I've been playing games for a ridiculous amount of hours, so it's basically just doing that with company. Easy. Okay, electrified obelisk. That stormy crit mage. How do you do? Alright. We'll take over the world. See how we're doing out here to the southeast. I'm one of those, my goals are my own. I don't generally push those goals on other people. Okay, now. Not high into BSing and trying to force people into a herd mentality where they're trying to help me with my goals. Right here, don't want to get caught there. I got no potions now. See if we can squeeze some of these out from one of these or drain more health enough so I'm not going pop. Alright, the world was never enough. Right here. Got these. Frozen electrified obelisks. Got these again for you. Collect that. Let's see how we're doing over to the southwest. Alright, Terror Plague Bear Cold Enchanted. Here we go. Get that Master at Arms out of the way. Mindbreaker Tarleton. Got that going for me. Under 50%. Let's not get caught in that terror. Pop these out of the way. Blister clones. Collect those things. Okay, now let's go ahead and get outside of that. Grab that potion. Now, what do we have to work with? Over to the left. On this one. Wild, imagine. Gaming for fun. Crazy. Crazy notion is this. Alright, Night Penitence. Here you are. Clear that one. Clear that one. Low Lacer Shocklands Cold. How's that going for you? Okay, there we are. Cobden. Strive. Heal just a touch. Standing in all that Shocklands is paid. I don't like those. Actually, those are actually maybe the most dangerous thing that this Barbarian has to deal with, and all of these different affixes they have on those elites. Always the Shocklands and I'm just standing in the, you know, after a while, they do kind of start hurting. Let's get rid of that Blister Clone out of the way. Rolling like this. Careful about that fire. Don't mind if we do. Eventually. Okay, now. Resurrected Malice. All my weapons are currently only single GA strength and double crits on the heavy hitter. Temper. Nothing too fancy. At some point I have to go through and triple them or wait until I get doubles or better for that. Let's move out of this. Da-da-da-dun. All legendaries. Okay, now I think I got Earthquakes and Executioners on the two-handers. And then some amount of something for the Ancestors and or the Earthquakes on the other two. watch out for that AoE. Looking good out here. We just lost the Barbarian. Let's see if I can get him back up. I don't have maybe the best of my shouts ready to go. There we are. Pop this one. See how we're doing as you do. 150%. Here. Got that going. Ooh, I went down this time. Resurrected Malice, and it shades. It's a shade that always eats me. I don't catch it, that's what happens. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Who's joking? We'll never know how to construct our goals now. What will we do? What will we do? Okay. Death by laughter. Good. Good. Ta-da. The best part about being able to set your own goals, you can actually keep them to yourself. That's the secret. That was the secret the whole time. How could he not know? That's what I was trying to nicely tell him. Okay, now. Let's go ahead and get back up. Oh no. What is this dangerous shade that we're dealing with right now? The struggle is real. Okay, let's go ahead and roll out here. I think that was actually a classic case. Someone was salty because some of us actually do get to do this full time and just don't care about all the whatever else everybody else seems to care about. Like, it's okay. Some of us literally can put fun first. It does happen. It does exist. Okay, Blister Clone. Take that out of the way. You're always goalie. Always goalie. Okay, we got 1 minute to do this. As long as we don't die, I think it'll be alright. Is that maybe the ring of death was killing us. He was more paying attention. Fair enough. Whoops, I was walking right into it. Speaking of not paying attention. Alright, Blister Clones. Here. Alright. Let's see. What do we have? Elias and the ring. No wonder we were getting wrecked. Both of those shades pretty dangerous. That was close, so it's fine. We got it. Okay, so we got boots here. We're having an amulet. And then what else are we doing with that one? 96 failed. Did not get what I was looking for there, but that's okay. We go again. Let's go grab VKYNYC. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's go ahead and accept. So then there were 3. It's the Barbarian team. Look at that. Yep. A lot of time, that is the secret. That is the secret. You keep your goals to yourself and you keep pushing forward and you will achieve hopefully some of them, especially if you have a lot enough to keep you going. Okay, now let's see what we're doing. Over to this one. I think they were disappointed. I didn't give them like something super elaborate. The best way to ask a question is to not keep ulterior motives to whatever you're actually looking for in, like, out of the question. If they were more specific and actually, you know, made it clear what they were looking for, I would be more inclined to give them a more detailed answer. And they're just like, if it's very vague, I kind of assume around these parts that they're just fishing for something ridiculous. It's like, I don't care about playing with ridiculous. So if you're not here regularly, you're asking questions like that, you probably don't have the best intentions anyway. Maitland, Bloodfolds, Vampiric Shockland, Suppressor. Because I don't think it's a secret, I do this full time. I do this full time. Explosive Shockland, Suppressor out here. You kind of have the vibes of, oh, you don't have any goals, so I must be the superior person. Like, that has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it, friend. Okay, how we doing? Vampiric Frozen Mortars. Doo-doo. Did it again. What are you gonna do about it? Alright. Pop this one. Pop this one. Yeah. Vampiric Frozen Mortars. Look at that 65 streak maximum. Usually we get those on YouTube. That's where I get those kind of questions. That kind of like judgment because their algorithm brings in all sorts of vileness. But usually when you're on Twitch, you kind of already know what's up. You would think. You know? So sometimes I'll be hanging out on YouTube and then it'll be people who are maybe just watching like survival videos or something somehow end up in my channel. I don't know how, but it happens. Those are the ones that usually get weird about it. I also enjoy the people that like basically every time on YouTube, the very first thing in my description involves Diablo 4. And then they get upset that I play and stream Diablo 4. I'm like, how did you get here? How did you get here? What do you think was going to happen? What do you think I do? Alright, clear. And then let's see how we're doing over on the other side. Mortar Chili Wind. Let's go ahead and hit that champion. We're half salty. Least amount of salty around these parts. Mortar Chili Wind. I'm gonna take a look at what we're doing out here on the right. I assume all three of these barbarians are the summoning type at this point, aren't we? It's all ancestors all around. Oops, let's go around here. Pop this one. Hey, some people don't go for intelligence. Some people go for just red flags, for instance. Teleport will clear that. Is that low? That might be low. Thundering Succubus, let's clear these out. Roll out here. Take this over here to northwest. Alright, he needs bow. To be fair, sometimes really high intelligence is the red flag, and they go together. I get it. Poison, little shadow enchanted, little ball codlac here as you do. Alrighty. On to the northeast we go. A mile away, a mile away. Colors and frozens. Come on now. To start. How does it end? How does it end? Frozen. Let's get that Waller out of the way. Good. Bloodthirsty Succubus. Now, how do you do here? Champions. We don't need to deal with that. Okay. Waller chilling wins here. Let me hit this again. Cool deal. Alright. You, the Prowler life. Be good with that. There's a little chilling win for us. Let's see how we do. And the Riot. Champions are fine. Got it. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. There's my portal. World boss is in 46. Ah, how we look. Den Mothers. Hello, hello. Let's get a little blister clone out of the picture. If we can. Watch out for that AoE deal. Careful now. Alright, so get that blister clone right out. Fine. Take this. And then how do we do right here for us? Whoops. Okay, now. It's fine. Now, what else do we have? Got all that yellow. One's gonna hang out here on the left side just a little bit. That'll be okay. Let's get this done. Right here again. Now we're at 50% for the Den Mother. Got this for me. Now, where did you go? It looked like you were dead, but it was actually your followers. There's the real Den Mother. Here you are. Just like that. Okay, so here's a helm. Amulet. And then let's see what else we got. Looking for 96 on one of these. You don't want to cooperate, do you? Nope. Alright. 40 feet away? That might be a little excessive. At a certain point, you kind of feel like they're covering up other things if you can sense and smell the cologne from that far away. I'd be concerned to get close enough to ask. Who knows what you'd find then. Alright, champions. Nope. See how we're doing. maybe. Frozen chilling winds out here for you. Teleports. Fine enough. Get rid of the blister clothes. Under 50%. Pop this one. No, oh no. There we are. Carver Shaman. That's... I don't know. That reads really toxic. That reads really toxically. Teleport out here. I know, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Champions. Teleport. Summoners and fire enchanters. Oh dear, oh dear. Those who play their suppressors. Fine enough. Like for a while I would go downstairs, my brother before he went to whatever he would be doing would like spray his cologne and I just like get such a headache. I get me ill. Not a big fan of those typically. Okay, here. There you are. Like some days would be so bad when I come upstairs I would be able to smell it while I'm screaming. It's like, please stop. You're killing me here. Your clothes or cologne doesn't work well on me, typically. Typically. Okay, now how we do out here? She really feels for Kathy Bates in Misery. Oh, a classic. A classic. Lightning. If you are. If you don't know how to put, I don't know. I don't know. Southwest, nothing like that. Champions. Clear these out. Careful now. Doom trap. Get this out of the way. A little blister clone for you. We're good here. We're good for now. See how we're doing out to the right side. Got that Koron's demise. Bravo's terror and some teleporters. There we are. Okay, terrors. Fine for now. Lethal. And then what do we have? Careless for Obelisk. I just feel like, how does someone not know someone's favorite movies? But I feel like I'm just a simple person. I like whatever movie that has the coolest character, or series, or anything that has the coolest character that kills the most stuff. You know, I'm a very simple person. I play the action RPGs. I like the action in the movies. Easy. Explosives. Let's go ahead and go right here to the next. Alright. Poison. Wind and a little suppressor this way. Okay, then there we are. We know where his priorities lie. Like that. Clear these. Okay, this done and done. And then over here with the champions. Spirit collar, serpent collar, whatever it is. It's a serpent collar this time. Here you go, fire suppressors. Good for now. Okay, mortars. Got that going for us. After all this fire enchanted. Good enough. Sure. Okay, don't mind if we do. And the northwest. Nothing here. Champions, this is okay for me. Whoops, I am standing in. How did we not get a potion off and all that? I just had that much shock lance on me that it still killed me. He died on the other side too. Barbarian's getting wrecked. I've got the resistances. That's not necessarily a problem. I'll be standing in so much stuff that even my potions couldn't do anything about it. Okay, there's a poison there that might have had something to do with it. Alright, so here. Got that again. Champions here. And there. That works out. Let's go Guardians there. I'm spamming that portal. It's still not letting me go through. A little high latency maybe. A little bit. It's not that bad though. Mother's Judgment. Okay. He thinks this one is going to be the healthy one. Okay. Alright. The clothes. Alright. Neither do you have a friend know where you're at. Those are her favorite movies. Mother's Judgment. Okay, collect this one out here. No problems, no problems. Okay, now let's see here. Blister clones. Fine enough. blister clone out of here for you. I'll take that out of the way. Alright, so I'll take that. Let's see what else we got here. Amulet, obols, caps. We gotta go spin that. I'm trying to force these to 96. There's one. Progress. Go spin the obols. She does not like horror. Well, we can't all be edgelords. It's fine. What's the next one? Let's go into some inventory here. Lightning resistance I don't need. Rupture, we can pass without it. So, heavy-handed. Total armor. Nope. No, only one heavy-handed is not enough. Alright, amulets are what we're rolling on. Like my barbarian runs off from vendors more than any other character. I don't know why. So, what do we want? Nothing. 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 Check these for any double passives. So far, that's looking like a no. Nope. No. No to you. No to you. No to you. No to you. Let's get rid of all that then. Alright, let's do this one. Into the page. Probably not room for two full edgelords in a relationship. Debatable. Debatable. It's like different styles of edgelord. Like super serious cold edgelord and then like spaz edgelord seems to be okay. But if we were both super cool edgelords, I think it wouldn't work. So yeah, maybe. Okay, now let's clear the champions. Clear these out. Explosive. This is fine. Shadow, suppressor, chilling waves. No, yeah, exactly. No, in the 90s and Hot Top would be able to date each other. That seems unlikely. That seems unlikely. Champions. We're gonna clear this out. It doesn't get your if she doesn't even get your humor, what are you doing? What are you doing, NYC? Please. Shadow Enchanted. Like how I don't know. I don't know. Eventually that naturally becomes you're making fun of me. You're being an ass. So don't do anything funny. It's gonna go badly. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, now. Careful now. Mortar is terrified. Blister clones. Like wet blankie. Oh no, not a wet blankie. Mortar terror. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go crazy. Be like, okay, I can't use that humor, but I can use that humor. You can't use. Well, I mean, I guess I try to do that every day. So there's definitely some humor you can't say on Twitch. You will upset the masses. You can't upset the masses. It's not as broadly as straight up. Don't use the dry. Don't use the sarcastic. That'd be rough. Frozen explosive and wallers here. Fine. It's one of those like don't go too dark and we're okay usually. Don't add the extra expletives, it's unnecessary. Does it go back to your when you were studying to be highbrow reads and you're okay? You're okay on Twitch. Wallers, explosives, like can't go full pirate, just don't go full pirate, you're okay. Explosive, that one's done. What kind of cheese you like? The humor to me. Good times. Alright, wallers. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that blast wave. No problems. Let's see, left, they're little champions. Heal this way too, don't mind if we do. Here you are, a little firebrand to play with. Okay, so she's not a complete monster. In the bad ways anyway. Okay, frozen cold. I've known people who don't like cheese, and that's just... I don't know. I like to say more for me, but... There's somebody who keep it around that club. They better like the cheese. They better like the cheese. Fine, obelisks. Let's clear these out. Stormy Slicer, let's move out here. The monster pet, Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. Like, I like the cheeses that have like wine infused in it. Is that pretentious? Probably. Probably. I'm sure obvious, so I don't know. I can get behind a pretentious cheese. Whichever ones are pretentious. I don't even know. I just eat all the cheese. It's fine. Everything from the cheap ass shredded cheese in the bag to the fancy ones you gotta go to special places and get. Alright. No, I'm just like dying. Like, what? How did this? I don't. Oh no. Oh no. Like, I see how it's working out and I see how it's not working out, and like the long-term trajectory. You know, I don't patterns well enough. I don't patterns well enough. Bless. Alright, plague bears and frozens. Yeah, P-ball cheese. Other than like maggoty cheese, I'd probably skip that. I could probably tolerate like gold flakes kind of cheese, that's fine. But yeah, the exception I went for the maggot part. I'm not an eats the bugs type, if I can help it. Only on accident, I guess. It's sad to say that probably most of us we've all had the bugs before, we just don't realize it. Alright, there we go. On paper, I mean, you know, he's probably not wrong. Alright. Oh, she wouldn't wait for your sleep. Why would she wait for you in your sleep? Straight up, do it. Okay, now let's get that blister clone out of here. No problems here. Okay, this way. Every time he brings that, I was like, there's no accounting how many of the people I've met who write. They're definitely out there, plenty. Okay, now. Mr. Clothes, I guess it depends on what she writes and how well. I assume well, he's that into it. Select this one now. It's just like, somebody say like, about me, like, oh, she writes body horror and murderous characters that are very questionable. Like, yeah, she does. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're still on paper. Same deal. She doesn't even know it. Alright, again. Goodness. Whoops, I did not want to change that out. There's still lots of different kinds of poets, too. Like, epic war poetry. I could probably manage that. Like, super emotional, lofty, environmental, atmospheric. I could probably do that, but I wouldn't naturally do it. The right side. Like, really high structure poetry. Also done it, could do it, wouldn't naturally care. Terrified. There's a lot of different kinds of brands of all that. Probably, so it all just depends. Okay, now. I also know really bad poets that actually majored in it. And not just majored in it, got grad degrees in it. I don't know what they were thinking. I'll never know. I always wonder what they're doing nowadays. Like, what? Why? Why are you even here? Why did you think this was a good idea? Care chili wins. We used to always make fun of each other. It's like, we're never gonna get employed. We have to go find a king somewhere to work for. It's the only place that will accept us. For chili wins, and I'm just like, I basically only write about the graphic depiction and murder of said royals, so I don't think they would hire me either. We're screwed. Suppressors. Pop this one. Here these. Burning dead captain. Champions. Well, we can publish an anthology. Not as amazing as you think as somebody who's had this life. You know, it really all just depends. It all just depends. Okay, chili wave summoner. Get that blister out of the way. And then what do we have out here on the west side? Summoner Tempest Chilling Winds. But it does take some sort of level of devotion to get to that point, so that's good. That's a good thing. Can't be a red flag, right? Do spawn. Let's get rid of that summoner. Here's our barrier deal. Okay, now what do we have out here for you? Blister clone. Here you are. Yeah, that's true. They can be very dedicated people. Oh, Lord. Okay, now. Plague bears, looking for obelisk mortars. Cool for this. Good enough. That's doing mortars. Get that Burning Dead Captain out of the way. Got a little barrier out here. Alright. Collect this one. Get these blister clones out of here just a little bit. Burning Dead Captain. Careful here for you. Sure. Champions. Little Koron's demise. How do we do now? Okay, this way. Waller, Shocklands, and Summoners. Nigel Doomtrap. Okay, this one's good. Okay, collect the artillery. Oh. It's best when some people don't know what Twitch is. It's for the best. Because they might instead wander in not knowing what Twitch is and start asking you what your goals are. Randomly out of the blue when they've never really had a good conversation with you before. It's for the best they don't know. Those types don't need to know that. Okay, now. Let's get that Firebrand out of the way. Get this mortars. Good for now. A little poison enchanted. Okay. So if she knows what Twitch is, and knows what game you play, you know, you might be in a little bit of a bad situation, because you know this category is not that big on Twitch, right? Especially off-season. We're aware of this, correct? Correct. We were just mentioning it like yesterday morning. Also, the top 3 of the category, one was like basically completely new to it and had like no mic. You know, top 3, like me, one other, and then that one. And I rated it to that one. So, like, bless their heart, but, you know, they don't talk. That's how small the category is in certain hours right now. So, you know, keep that in mind as you continue these conversations. Okay, now let's go over here. It doesn't take much to find right here. Drowned Sea Hag. Alright. Okay. I wasn't really worried about my stream, to be fair. I'm worried about, like, your end of things. Because, you know, we're rock silent here. We don't care. Like, we will march on and do whatever we would do. But we are not necessarily always the kindest to those who are not of our sort. Because we joke around and we play a lot. People not always understanding of it. Drowned Sea Hag. And when I say play a lot, obviously I don't mean just play this a lot, which obviously we do. Okay, now let's see. We need to go 96 on Revenge. There you go. And we are 2 more that need to go 96. Any more amulets here? Nope. We go again. He's calling us out. Our goals for world domination. You can't just openly tell people that. For some reason, Gold Dude is still hanging around. It's like our plans for our goal plans and goals for world domination cannot be openly advertised. You can't just go ask people like that. That's not right. That's not right. You can't expect answers. Okay, blister clones. Let me get this right out of here. Okay. That one done. I always enjoy that both Twitch and YouTube have the means to ban people and then still let them like come in so they can sit here and cope and seethe, as I'm sure some people do. And then I'm pretty sure in YouTube, when I hit the hide their message, I don't actually ban them at all. And I don't think they realize when they're shadow banned. So every now and then I probably get people like screaming into the ether that even I can't see. And then they wonder why they don't ever get responses. It's like, you were probably shadow banned a long time ago. And then people who are around enough know that I respond to pretty much everything. So if you don't get a response from me, there's only a slim chance of the chat moving a lot that I missed it. But the higher odds are whatever you said probably shouldn't have been said. Your best off you got ignored. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. On to the left side. Wicked. Wicked's a good book. Okay, Waller. The explosive out of the way. Here you are. And then let's see how we're doing over here. Alright. You don't tell me you're bought by Disney anyway. That's how you know you've made it. Get bought by Disney. Pair mortars. Disney deal. Amazing. Okay, blister clones. Here you are. Oh no, I feel like our odds are... We're gonna wait for Microsoft. Microsoft. That's the one. That's the one you want to buy you, right? Right? We're not biased. Shot explosives. Get my Damien people caught out of here. I know. That's actually one of the emoji kind of styles I was thinking I was gonna grab. I need some Maleficent emojis in here. Okay, champions. Figure that out. Lockheed Martin. I don't know, we're badass enough for the Lockheed Martin. Presents the Teletubbies. Okay, though. Okay, clear this out. Some proper world domination, I guess. Frozen cold wallers. Nothing here. And to the left. Champions. Okay, now. Yum brand. See, that one I don't know. Everything else I definitely do. I don't know much about foods. Clearly. Here are the champions. Popping these. I just have the snack foods you eat. Well, I don't know about the snack foods I eat, but most people eat. Go ahead and collect that artillery. I just basically get a few like flavored walnuts, pecans. I guess Cheetos are pretty mainstream, maybe though, but I don't get to eat a lot of that stuff. Shotguns, frozen suppressors, some little chocolate. Good for now. Purple chocolate out here for you. Take these out. 5. This one here for you. Alright. Pizza Hut. Oh, that one? Yeah, that one. Fair. Yeah, once upon a time, ate all that. That makes sense. I always remembered that is whenever they had like special like Star Wars events and things like that for one restaurant, I knew they would have it across all others. I just knew. Alright, Blood Bishop. Okay, Blister Clones. I'm having a collab with that brand was just everywhere. Okay, Stagger is coming. 5. And there you go. Blood Bishop going down. So, looking for 96. There you are. Cool. And then amulet, chest armor. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, what's that? I've never seen Kentucky Fried Chicken KYC, but a KFC. Do it again. Rally cry, rallying cry. Strength on that polearm. I'm still holding on to it. Cool. Pepsi is the evil empire that owns it all. That would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, champions. Which is interesting, because like internationally you always see like Coke, the Olympics, Coke over here, Coke over there, but Pepsi's got all that going for them. Pepsi is not the bigger one. Got to enchant, we'll clear these out. There's a dead, I need to do that at some point here. See how we do to the southeast. Got cold and frozen. Assassin's Creed collab in the future way possible. They do have Assassin's Creed and Magic the Gathering, so that means that Assassin's Creed is one that is open to collabs. You never know. Knock Lance. Get that out of the way. Let's see how we do on right. Here are the champions. Do we need that? No, we do not. When do we get Doom Cosmetics? I feel like that one's a no-brainer. Okay, now Plague Waller. Clear this again for us. Don't mind if we do. I know one of the Assassin's Creed games, like the most recent one, was like very controversial. Apparently Japan did not care for it all that much. Wallers. I have not been keeping up with those games at all. I never really played them. It's always one of those I watched other people play. Alright, Summoner Vamps, like Diablo is one of those like cool premise, but single player game, get a single player game. Empirics. There's a little champion. I remember watching the movie, and I was always wondering, like, how close is this to the actual games? It's actually maybe closer than I realized. Okay, then that done for us. Bear Shadow Enchanted. These will go down there and there. Then we're out here to the northeast. World boss in 17 minutes. Okay, I need another one of those. Looks good. Oh, hello. Maybe lightning involved. I took a lot of damage. Lightning and poison. Usually those are the two culprits. Okay, now. Careful. The pain, the suffering. That makes sense. That does sound like the movie. Okay, here we are. So I remember the original Assassin's Creed, it was just like, oh, cool stunts, cool feats, cool character. And then after the second one, I think it just all kind of went all over the place. Multi-shot, at least from what I can gather and see other people play it. Inquisitors. Problem, I know one has pirates involved, that sounds cool. Anytime I play pirate games, the execution just isn't the greatest. Because boat handling tends to end up kind of clunky. Okay, here. Mortar Chilling Winds. Here's a little Lightning Enchanted for you. Our Sparking Inquisitors. Okay. Now, what do we have to work with over here? I got fire. All of that. Clear here. Oh, stop the goals. We can't have goals. Alright. See how we're doing. Here are our champions. We want that. No, we do not. Fine for this. Vile Blade. Cool for you. And interesting enough, the person came in asking about my goals, but literally we do kind of have goal meters that chill on the bottom of, or in the About Me section. Technically there. Those are the very open, clear cut goals. Frozen Collision multi-shots out here for me. Need a little bit of framework. It exists. Multi-shots. But personally, just because we're chill, we like to grind, mostly about the game. I do find it obnoxious when people go into your face and I need XYZ right now and constantly and talking about it. Like, even if I have those goals, I don't put that on all of you. So with someone actually trying to poke for that sort of thing is actually kind of abrasive. Like, to teleport. It's like, it's not other people's responsibility. It's to be chasing my goals and knowing my goals. That's on me. That's on me. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Over here, we don't want any of that. Later, Maester. Okay, how are we doing with those? We got Lightning Tempest and Cold Enchanted. These must go. Let's see how this does. You can't stop us. We're gonna say ridiculous things and we'll do it whenever we want. Yes. Alright, here. Surge of the Land. How are we doing with that one? Little blister clone action. Collect that. A little blister clone like so. Don't mind if I do. Watch out for the fire. Cool enough. I gotta get Barbarian up. Let's see if I can do this. Oops, didn't finish it. That's okay. We're good about now. Oh, it was a double something. Alright, so amulet. 96 for you is the goal. Bless me, I don't know. On the vacuum again. Alright, no luck there. Was this double? It's a mace. One-handed mace. It's always when I don't need this sort of thing is when it shows up. Something got a double GA finally on weapons. I think I actually had another maze yesterday. It really likes throwing those at me. Helms, gem fragments. Grab the helms, but I don't need that course. Of course. Might throw that one into storage for the druid. Start the XP collection. Cool. I got this. Over here. Alright, enjoy. What do we have to work with down here? Shotguns, mortars, electrified obelisks. Get rid of that. We got this on the right side with the blister clone. Spin it rolling. Got my next cooldown so we can reset this. Not perfectly, but close enough. Blister clone here on the right is going. Now I'll ball him a bolt rend. This again for you. Cool deal. Now what do you have for me? Champions over here on the right. I don't need that one. I don't need this. Do we have anything here? Feels like I'm going for a long time without any elites. Nothing in this space. These. There we are. We got something. Alright, champions first. What we want here. That's what we need. Okay, now we got this one for us. Here's a little Nightblade. There you go. 150% for that. There's a little Shadow Enchanted. Got these things explosive wise. Blister Clone. Good for you. Explosives with Ice Clan Impaler. Right there for me. And here's a little Frozen. Ice Clan Shamans. And that'll be fine. Now what you got? Shocklands, Terror, Tempest. Little Mosaic Bolt Rain. Okay. So, and then what do we have to work with out on the left? Here's a champion. Okay. So, here you are. Electrified obelisks. And the shock lances. Cool like that. What do we have over here? I got summoners, terrors, and plague bearers. Good for you. Now what do you have for me? The blight call goes down pretty decently here. The damage looks okay. Okay, that one will go. You triple those heavy hitters. Champion, no elite here for you. And then let's see how we look. Mortar, chilling winds, suppressors. Hit that as you do. Okay, now. And the right. Left we go. Well, after the obelisk, chilling waves. An old land grave. Okay, you're fine. It's gonna go over a little bit over there. There's our blisters. Do I see them right now? Somewhere in this mess, they should be. Okay. Now, what do you have on the northwest? Do we need that? No, we do not. The left is not it. Here's 3 elites. And play with that. Okay, Shadow Enchanted, Cold Enchanted, Waller. All of these must go. These next. That Blister Clone, number 1. Your crit again. Right, that's not where my damage is anyway. Just like the principle of it. We don't like seeing non-crit. Got a Waller Cold Enchant. Great first mate out of the way. Just a little bit. Here you go. That's fine. First mate's done. What else is out here? Checking out this side. Frozen Cold Shock Lances. Alright, Blister Clones. Sure. Okay, Frozen Cold Shock Lances. Get that going for us. And right. Okay, champions. Night Penitents. Here we are. That one's cool. Shadow Enchanted, Nightmare Tidewalker. Out of the way. And then what do you have? Nothing here for you. Poison, lightning. Looking alright for the moment. Here it is. There's our Sparking Inquisitor types. Not going for me. The Blister Clone. Lightning still left. There she blows. Now we need something else. I got next elite pack. That should do it here for the boss. Multi-terror. Good. There, let's go. Up we are going. Blood Bishop. Let me refresh. My elixirs and my elixirs. My elixirs and my incense are super staggered right now. Alright, there you go. Again, these are fine. Look pretty decent. Got this on the right side. Here's a blister cologne for me. Can we deal with it? Yes, we can. Maybe. There you go. What about that fire now? Sure. Blister clones. Gonna play with you. And then we got a little blood bishop right there. Not bad, not bad. So what do we have to work with here? Trying to get this to 96. Stubborn thing finally went through, and then challenge it to 97. No luck. Grab the amulets and the GA there. Vile Spectre is the title on NYC today. Got 8 minutes until that world boss. Okay, now. Queue up another one. There we are. And let's go. I still have oval space. Should be fine. Should be. Okay, now what do we have for you? Champions. And then the little Wadrind, Voltrind. Okay, champions. We got the succubus to play with. There you. I see he's already in here. Yep. There's one champion gone. Now we get the Voltrind out of the way. Okay, now. Champions. That doing plague bearers out here. We got those. Careful now. Don't need any of this. Get this. Shock lances. Okay, now. Plague bearers. Little tainted succubus. Sure. Alright. Big frozen terrors. Dorothy. 50%. Here you are. Now let's see how we do with this one. Multi-shot of Falbus and Chill Lead Wind. Fine. Vile Fiend. Good, good. I got more with escape from into Corons. Is it Chora or Cor? I was gonna say Coron, but you know, technically could be Chor. Anything fun? Here's you. Bolt Rage, Shocklands Fire Enchanted, and Chilling Wind. The Danny Bolt Red. All of that. Good for me. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Okay, so. Okay, Shock Lances. Get this cleared out. Don't mind if we do. Got that Shock Lance. Get that Bolt Trend out of the way. We're on the right side. Cool. Teleport Waller, Fire Enchanted. Blister Clone. Okay, now. We are champions. We're gonna get that Night Penitent. Don't mind it. Sure. That's okay. Under 50%. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Blister Clone. Don't mind if we do. That's okay. Now, how do you look? Right here for me. Got Night Penitent. Teleport Waller. Thunder Dancer. A lot of health there. Keep it together now. Always having to get in these long battles of attrition with these triples right now. There you are. Good. Next one's up. Multi-shot. These guys with the Master at Arms. Random masks. Interesting design. But also kind of weird. Like, where do you all get these masks that you just pull off a boat and you're carrying around? Why are you like this? Multi-shots gone. These. I'll call them Marauders. Just have these lying around. You got intruders. Just pick them up and that's what you're gonna do. That's how it is. That summoner is done. What else do I have? Right here, I got a little channeling. Waller, Explosive Mortars. We'll play with all that one right here and here. Little Blister Clones. We go ahead and deal with this on the right. That's a lot of mortar, explosive, and all that kind of deal coming through, but I think we're okay for it. Waller explosives. Sure. Good for this. Maybe. Explosive mortars, that's gonna hit the slam. Don't need any of that. Waller mortar. Got you done for me. These will go. Okay. So what do we have next? On right, we got a champion. I really don't need right this second. We got more where this came from. I got champions. We gotta deal with the marauders. Fine for now. 1, 2. No shore lurkers will go down. Hit this again. Waller suppressors and fire enchanters. How we doing out here? Not too bad now. These must go. Certainly. Good enough. There's a little blister clone there and there. Fire enchanted wallers. Get that Knight Penitent out of the way, and we'll keep it moving up here. How do we do now with this? Right up this way. Drown Sea Hags. Got another one out here on left with the blister clone. Careful about that explosion now. Just a good little stagger. Hit that as you do. Blister clones. Okay, now. Drown Sea Hags. Take that one. Okay, blister clone. Cool enough. Blister clone here. Okay, so let's see how we do here. 96, where it stays. Let's grab that amulet. And these two as well, even if they're probably nothing. At least one has a shot. Total armor roll. Nope. That's not it. So we got the world boss in less than 2 minutes. I think I heard that party invite. Yep. Oh no, it's this one. Alright, so let's go do the world boss thing first. So we have these. Southeast has already been set. Let's see if I crash this time. That's always the real test. Will there be so much ice that it crashes me? Because that seems to be how it goes. Gotta give it a shot anyway, just because we can. Let's ride on blue today, alright? Right. I can put the wings on the Berserker cosmetic. It looks pretty good. I'm not crazy about how it looks dyed because the black is so good, but at the same time, it does keep the black cape, so it's pretty alright. It's pretty alright out here. Here we are. A Shava in a few seconds.
This will be your last
No Cinnabon.
This will be your last stupid
And bad, huh? I see this person every day. It's like the same handful of people. It's that part of the season where it's a little small. A little small. Okay. Unless everybody's naming themselves and bad. Whoops, there it is. Ice again. Right on cue. I can't say it here and try though. Oh dear. Dear, reopen. Granted, hitting that probably not the most helpful thing for myself. The struggle. The struggle. Do it again. See if we can find an instance that is not so lethal to me. We can hope. You can see the most recent thing I've downloaded and have on my rig. The default shortcut. That magic arena. Magic the Gathering. Dun, dun. Okay. That's the tears, the tears. Fine, we're used to it. Best place to find triple affix, ancestral gear. The bad news is there's really no truly best place. You happen to have legendary or mythic tributes for the Undercity. That's not bad. And then you're guaranteed to at least get 1 GA every time you open up the middle box in the Horde. But generally, the triple GAs, you never know where they're going to show up, and you just kind of have to keep grinding. Alright. I'm gonna stay here and see if this one doesn't crash me. This one's almost dead. Okay, here we are. Oh, we're in the same one. This is the same one. So we are. in yours. I'm gonna invite you back. The second time was alright. Thank you. Take these. I crash on the world boss because apparently the Beast in the Ice power and my rarity don't play nice. Very consistent. If I don't see a lot of those when I get in there, I'm fine. I have a lot of Beast in the Ice, there's a good chance we crash. And I did right there. It is what it is. Alright, so you can roll the Whisper caches. You have a double chance of getting, you have 2 boxes every time you do the Whispers right now. Like, that might be a decent chance for you to get those Ancestral GAs. There's no real surefire best spot for that, unfortunately. Okay, now here we are. Shadow Enchanted, Summoner, Shadow Enchanted. All these must go. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. I am taking a lot of damage right now. Those Shadow clones on me and everything. Shadow clones, Whisper clones, it's all the clone wars out here. Okay, I need more Ancestors. Just keep them coming. I get outside of whatever's dealing so much damage. Oh, I know why. I have this not up. There we go. Now we got incense ready. We got this too. That'll be better. Okay, you on right. Got that done. Now we got the blisters we can work with right here. Shadow Enchanted business. Got another blister clone out here for you. Okay. Shadow Summoners. Get this going for me. Collect all this. There's the Shadow. The Corpse Fiends are good. Take this one. Summoners. Cool deal. There we go. Now let's see how we do on the left. Terror Mortars, Summoners. Okay, Blister Clones. Let's go ahead and do this. Terrifying and Summoners. Okay, now. Let's see this one under half. Got that Hellcaller Reaver, Terror Mortars. Okay, now let's see Blister Clone. Okay, you. Then let's see how we're doing Fire Enchanted Tempest Suppressors. Good for that. Let's see how we're looking. Like so. Clear our champions. Get that Shambling Corpse out of the way. Okay. Don't mind if we do. Blister Clones. Here we are. Alright. You convinced me funny and interesting again. Maester has returned. Okay, anything here? Frozen Fire Explosives. Okay. Let's see. Fire must go. Let's see that one. Quartermaster. Going back down. Fine, you're excluded, I see. Hey, West. Anything out here for us? Teleport Cold Enchanted. The Lightning Enchanted. Let's get that Blister Clone out of here. Take this. Lightning Teleports. Here you go. Okay. Teleport Mortar and Chilling Winds. Let me get rid of this. Fine as you do. Right side champions. It's always the pepper spray. Okay, Skulkers. This is fine. And Fred Thunder Dancer. Teleport Mortar and Chilling Winds. All good. Minute moving. Out here on the left. Why do you stop moving? Hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anything out there? Nope. Go this way. Grab a little channeling. Cold, Tempest, cold. Wild. Alright. Cold, cold, Tempest. See how this does. That Shivering must go. Get that Tempest out of here. Another one of these. More cold, more cold. One down. One to go. There it is. Chivalry next. Here you are. Mm-hmm. And there's our scrappers. It's one of those, like, wishful thinking. It's just psychologically, you're gonna feel better, and you made some money for whatever company makes that stuff. But, you know, it's not gonna save you. Maybe you'll deter them from messing with your stuff. Maybe. Alright, cold. Get that done for us. A little bit of this. Don't mind if we do. That suppressor needs to go down. Bring out the ancestors again. Got them. Now, how do we look here? On the right, there is a triple lily here. Pop this one. They always say you don't have to outrun the bear, just the person next to you. Good morning, Ori. How are you? Zayden. Zayden, the cultist. Very, I don't know, a very cultist name. Alright, pop this one, clear here. Popping this as you do. It's also still about grinding level for NYC. You're not that worried about the glyphs. I got plenty of time on my hands. So it's more something to do. You don't have to push up higher, and then like stress the time. Poison Frozen, we can just play with the lower glyph chance and it'll eventually get it while we're also grinding Paragons over here. Alright, Cold Summoner. Cold. Gotta enchant you up to 100. It's like super slow. Okay, now. Pop in that one. Got that blistered clothes. Nice. Take these out. Thwarted. Bear would like you to choose the next. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so the Guardian's Lair. Here we go. Up again. Slithers. Okay, this one. A little blistered clone out here. Don't mind if we do. Watch out for that fire. This is fine. Got that and that. Good for this. Under half. Grab that one. Yes. Yes. Even by herself, she can do the 90. Cool. Take these out of the way. There we are. So let's go polearm, sword, and we're doing this again. It's the return of the Barbarian. 96 it remains, so we go again. Get all those barbs. Cool. So, what are we doing? Another one, of course. Everybody out here popping all the incense. Do they line up with what I'm using? Probably. I like those crystal weapons. I don't think this one dies in any way that we like good on that though. Too bad. Champion, not what I want, but it's probably what we need because this is all gonna group together. Alright. Now you're here since 2 years after update, yeah. Yeah, champion, shotgun's cold enchanted. Hit these, little poison enchanted for you. More bars and a length of razor wire. Cool, I guess. Cold Tempest. And then clear these up. There you are, cold right here. Clear this one. Do we need that? No, we do not. On the left side, champion. Take that lurk deadly feet. Oh well, something exploded on me. Charred Executioner. Got me. Interesting. Interesting. Me vibing. More bars in a history of first ladies. It is interesting how many of them are barbs. Okay, what are we doing out here? To the left. Lightning cold enchanted. Ouch. Why are you hitting me so hard right now? Very extra. Okay. Scorch Vickers. All that health. No barrier though, I guess. Alright. Pop this one out, you do. Hey, lightning. Well, generally, you're probably not becoming injured or CC'd that often on most classes, so you're probably not your top choice. Yeah. Okay, here. Those Professor Poisons. Called the ugly rune for a reason, I guess. Can't be here. Gotta envy you with this one. Yeah, maybe you could. I don't know, maybe that valuable though. You can trigger other things other ways. As you're spamming that core skill, you know, you got those options open to you already. At the summoners. Alright. There we are. Okay. And then to the southwest side. Champions. True, he didn't say that. He just said no. Okay, champions. Well, featured remains. There we are. Got that going for me. Frozen's. Rotting corpse feed. I'm good for this. Yes, we are. Holy shot Waller. Frozen. Pass it merely. Having a stalker be an advantage. Leave something at home when you're at work. They can get into your house and get it to you. Oh dear, oh dear. Popping these as we do. Pop this ones. Clear these as you do. You're talking like things that are no longer available. Like that artillery. I got all the limited berserk stuff that just got off market. All the seasonal stuff, I have all those. I'm only missing. I think I didn't get the Midwinter Blight robe cosmetic, and then maybe was there anything else? And then one of the WoW skins for Barbarian, the first set I didn't get. Like all those other limited things I have. Enchanted cleared out, and then I don't have the trolley skins, which are pretty indifferent too. Anyway, they don't have like a lot of fancy particle effects in those anyway. But I do have like the Mountain Dew skins. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Alright, Compton, Spark Spawn. Go ahead and clear these out. Alright. That Lightning Shock Lantern and a little Tempest. Okay, these done for, and we'll go overhead and do this on to the north. For now, Mr. Clones. There's plenty of red flags about being a stalker, it's okay. Plenty to still go through. Look at the 65 stream streak, deadly feet. Alright, slither, slither, slither. Midget loyal, no. I've had stalkery types abound. No, loyalty, not necessarily. Not necessarily. A guarantee we just dropped their types, sadly. You would think they would be, but not always. Not always. Blister clones. Okay, now. Stalkery types about weird control and obsession, not loyalty. Don't get those flags twisted. Okay, now. Nope. Grab an amulet. We go next. Alright. Accept. Yep, that's right about that rune deal. It's just inconsistent and not worth putting yourself. Oh, we forgot Ori. Oh no, here, break party. We'll break party to get Ori this time. Okay, keep forgetting. Just rebuild. Alright, break it. We gotta get Ori. She's not a game yet. Oh goodness. You thought I was break the party for that? Alright, hold on to these. See what else we got going for me. Strength. Cuts it down to like 1. That's alright. I can try and re-roll these and we make remake party and wait for Ori to pop in. Okay, so I want these to get triple. Which one is like the one I'm gonna keep more than likely? All these are single GAs, so they're not like super great. Let's roll this one for now. Looking for a heavy hitter. There's a close. Reset us. Max on life. We don't like it. Okay. Well, I've got plenty of stuff to keep me busy for a bit. Ooh, Forgotten Souls might not be so great, so I'll end up doing this after all. Critical strike damage. Let me go ahead and reset. Critical strike damage. That's a no. Alright. Rot row. open this up. Critical strike damage. Reset me right here. I know. I know, imagine. We can blame Mac for this one. Critical strike damage. We're gonna reset me again. Alright. Yep, I cap off the side basically every season. I just have to go open up more boxes to get the Forgotten Souls to keep up with it. Strength. Nope. We'll reset you again. Alright, maximum life. We'll reset this one. I mean, you guys want to go in there and work on these. Alright. Quarries. Still loading in, all that sort of good stuff. Damage to close. Reset. Yeah. I got plenty of bounty boxes and merc boxes. It's just a matter of sitting there in the UI and doing boxes. Critical strike damage. We'll reset this one. Critical strike damage. Nope. Oh, okay. And I got lots of boxes. It's fine. This is fine. It's the salvage or the equipment box? I guess it was really salvage. Last time I was looking at those boxes, I didn't see any of those. Buy. Maximum life. Nope. Not right here. Maximum life here. Let me leave party. So we get out of that and I'll try it. Now you can try. Okay, here. There's that one. Reset again. There's Stabby. There we go. Maximum life will reset us. Maximum life out here. Nope. Oh, again. Maximum life. I go ahead and reset this. Now we're pod racing. Yeah, they should have fixed that. They should have. Maximum life. Go again, you. Maximum life. Past that. Reset us. Critical strike damage. Pod racing. That pod racer game from back in the day was so good. Actually, maybe the best racing game for me that I ever played. Sci-fi. Had lots of different parts, lots of different tracks, lots of different characters. Had like all the things and everything. Alright, skip this one. True. I've seen some people playing that Mario Kart. I just gotta get a Switch too at some point, but I don't know. Racing games just generally don't keep me entertained for long anymore. Okay, reset us right here. Alright, skip this one. We'll strike damage. We'll reset these. Heavy hitter. Cool with that. Yep. I didn't play that much. The last few days I've only been doing 10s. Only 10 hours, imagine. Because I gotta play that match of the gathering. I put so much into it, I gotta do it. Critical strike damage, go ahead and reset. Critical strike damage. Boo to all of this. Heavy hitter, just give me at least a 2 back. Come on now. There we go. Let's see what it gets. I'll just keep whatever it gives me. Yeah, critical strike damage. So we're basically where we were before. Let me teleport to one of these guys. Into the descent, by the looks of it. Let's go. Okay, back to work now. Didn't get much upgrade to be had. Can't say we didn't try though. Okay, that one's fine. Let's go over here. On the northwest. How do we do? They're in the champions. Fine for now. Roll out here. Pop this one. Okay, champions. Well, at a certain point, there's actually not that much to do. That's how we end up with so much on the side. The in-game loop is we push pit, reduce hit like we're doing now. You know, I get to 300 and then, you know, I do different builds. So what do? We build all these different builds. We keep farming. So we end up with a lot of off the side and everything else. We do tons of bosses, so we get better GAs. Okay, Shadow Chain's mortars. Clear these out. Alright. Yeah, we do Nightmare Dungeons a lot here because we tend to have fast builds. But we do Hordes also because we enjoy them most of the time. Okay, Frozen. Get that terror out of here. Yeah, generally, I think like the wider community really underestimates the value of those nightmare dungeons, even as they are now. You know how all the escalation stuff that we're getting next season. They're great for off the side if you're fast. Okay, nothing like this. How we doing? Champions, I'll kill count 3. You don't want to do hordes? Like, hordes are at the mercy of RNG. So sometimes they're big winners, sometimes they're not, and they tend to take a lot longer than just breezing through a nightmare dungeon. Bolt Enchanted, this is done. Vampirics. Here we are. Alright. That teleport is so good. Poison, Tempest, Lightning Enchanted. Here we are, again, getting these all sorted. That Poison Enchanted. Now how do we do? Right here. Champions. No problems. We got Shadow Explosives right this way. Shadow Suppressor. Here you are again for me. Popping these. Careful with that. Explosives, good. On the way over. Up we go. Okay, Mother's Judgment. Little blister clone. I see. Okay, now there it goes. That death trap, that boss got no shots. Grab the amulet here. And then we'll play with this again. Spam that. There's a 97. Amulet everywhere, but no GA amulet. I cry. Dun, 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 dun. One of these barbs of the party aren't like the other. One of these barbs skips arm day. Who could it be? Everybody back in? Yep, we do. Nice. Oh, she's purple today. I see you. Whoops. Oh, bad instance. Bad instance seems. Okay, if it kicks me out, then hopefully I can reroll again and we'll end up on the right one. Not too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. Let me back in. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy character. Was it 11? No, 14. Can't remember her name. Poison. Get that voted horse being our baby. Some of the soldiers in Final Fantasy 7 still have Final Fantasy on the brain that would naturally do like that. Enchanted. Get out of here. Chilling Wind also done. Okay, now how do we do? Whole left by Obelisk. You played 14? I think a lot of us probably did. He's dabbled in it. I got into it when they released Samurai, and I played it quite a bit during that era, and I never came back after I was done with it. Okay, Suppressor, like the Obelisk. But it's like the rare case where, at least for a little bit of time, I was like the useless DPS that nobody liked. We love that. We love that. But, I mean, most of my gameplay ended up being Astro anyway. Okay, Fire Wallers. Cool enough. I just like the samurai characters in Final Fantasy, okay? Can you blame me? Tempest. Although the samurai Final Fantasies things I wasn't crazy about. Multi-shot, like generally. Multi-shots. Okay, here. And then what do we want? Shock Lance for us. But Obelisk things. One shot 6 people at one point. Yeah. I liked it in that way fairly decently, but yeah, had to heal. Right side champions, no. Right. Yeah. Poison. Get the Frozen Frozen out of here. Here you go. Naturally, at least in some degree, they do favor their samurai characters. They do. Frozens. Like, if you're a samurai villain, you get 3 different magic cards. I need all of them. I'm gonna come pop this. There's a champion and different cosmetics for it. The cosmetics for different artwork for those Final Fantasy cards and Matthew Gallerita, that was super expensive. It's like slow, so they're Cobblers. And some of those, like, if I'm playing those cards, I need it. I think I need it. See what's over here on the right. None of that. Lightning Wall or Summoner. Okay, Drox Spark Touch. What do we have to work with? There's you, or 50% like this. Little Drox out of the way. This is fine. Got that lightning out. Do I? I do. Need a little bit more out here. So, anything here for me? No. There you are, champions. Let's get rid of that Carver Shaman. Rolling like that. Let's go do the Guardian Slayer thing. Oh, we are going. Okay, now. Resurrected Malice. Just a little stagger. Careful like this. There we are. Cool. So, mace, gloves. What else can we work with? Looking for 97 on these. Gave me another one. Okay, so amulets. Haven't looked for those recently, have I? Nope. I have not. I've got more space, so I don't have to worry about it. We just go next. Okay, except... Quakes. Yeah, true. Nav God sleeps. Good night, Mac. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Shock lance mortars and suppressors. Here. I have not done any of the Spark Farm this season. I got all mine from just straight drops early on the season, and then a few extra here and there, just all farming for the uniques. Suppressors and shock lances. I generally try to avoid the UI menu stuff like the plague. That's all. Just too much box spam and inventory and all that sort of thing for me. Careful enchanted scroll spam and whatnot. Okay, let's see how this does. Cold enchanted. We'll get that cleared out. Champions, I don't need it. Let's go ahead and move on through. Okay, you. Hammer Plague. Alright, Nangaris. Plague as we do. Why does she keep getting stuck? Keep moving, Barbarian. One job. Here we go. Poisons. We got that. That'll be fine. Anything out here we need otherwise? Nope. Alright, cold. That Flesh Reaver melted. Looks good to me. Let's see how we do here. Channeling and see how we're doing out west. Explosive Terrors. Here we go. Pop this one. Get the explosive. Yeah, it's mobility bug. Same kind of energy. Over this way. But I always notice those more on Barbarians for some reason. Like I use it all season with the Necro. Never really a problem. This one I definitely notice it a lot. Okay, Lightning Tempest and Chilling Winds. We got Weimerus, Spark Burn here for us. And this one out here for me. Got its barrier back up. There we are. See how we do. Anything here for us? Nope. Suppressor Shadow. Well learned. We get rid of that blister skin. This is gonna explode. I think we'll be fine for it. Get as many things as possible to get more of those. Okay, there. I know, right? Like, you have no right to have a barrier right now. You're almost dead. Okay, little champions. Any elites here? I don't think there are. Here's a triple. Get this out of the way. Alright, Doom Traps. Smaller Summoners. Gotta get this cleared. Any problems? Gauziness. Whatever the heck your name is. Just looking, got literally on the right. I see he's checking it out. Here's the next things. Got going right here for me. Poison Lightning Enchanted. Looks good. See how we do here. Protection and the next triple elite. We're already in Demise. Of course we are. In this as you do. Explosives are fine. Got the Urkok Scorch Maul. Here you go again. Back to these. Southwest. Shadow Mortars. Got this cleared. And then go ahead and do that Guardian Slayer business. Up we go again. Slither time.
Last stupid.
Okay. A little stagger. Don't mind if I do. And then there's this again. Sure. Gloves, amulets, all that. Let's see what we got here for me. 97. Rumbles next. No amulets in there that I needed to pick up. Nah. Obols look like they capped again though, so we gotta do a little cleanup. It seems like no matter what we do, there's always some sort of mobility bug that stops us in our tracks. And you feel like, oh, they fixed it. Oh, no, there's another one. There's always another. Okay, Rind, I don't need it. Don't need this one. Original elements has its place, but no. No passes for you, no passes for you. No passes here, no passes there. Strength 1 GA, we can do better than that. So then we gotta do amulet rolls again for these. No GA ones, but for this, nope, I don't need that one. Let's go ahead and roll with that one, and we're good to go again. Alright. Nothing wrong with a little crazy, I know those might be words you live by, but, you know. Best plan. Okay, how do we do now? On the next sets, got champions here and here. Skeleton corpse axes. Hit these. Okay. Fine. Champions. Get these out of the way. Hit those. Alright. Cold Summoner Wallers. Fine for now. Don't mind if we do Waller, Cold Enchanted, and Summoners. Get the Toxic Lurker out. 1, 2 of them, all those sorted. Now we're moving on through Northeast. Here's Stabby with us. Got champions here. Play with that now. It's good to me. Right side champ, Toxic Lurker things. Get rid of you just a little bit here. Here we did. He said what he said. Terror Summoners. Get that one done for. And then the right, Cold Enchanted Vampiric, Cold Enchanted. Just like these. Here you go. Here the cold looks fine to me. Let's get rid of that Cold Enchanted. Now how do you do champions? I don't need to deal with that. Got those again. Water Vampiric and a little Suppressor. Got these again for us. Okay, champions. I don't need you right this second. That is not what I'm looking for. So we gotta go all the way around. And we'll take a left. Our portal awaits. We're in here. Does this put us into these ruins? This is a champion. Those are our elites. We got explosive marauders. Get that cleared right out of here. Moving right along. Anything here I need? Nope. We got cold, poison, fire, enchanted. So I get rid of that blister cologne. Okay, for you and you. That'll be swell. Anything else out here we want right this second? Nope. Then it moving. We've got these. They're our champions. Okay, here. Damp things. There's a little fire, mortars, the champions. I got you. Let's grab that blast wave. Maybe we're actually allowed to do this. There it is. Alright, so they're gonna kill that. Let's go ahead and see what's over here on the right side while they're handling those. Anything in there? Nope. I don't think I saw anything in that one. Then we got this. Champions are coming over. All that. Needs more ancestors. There we are. That death trap makes life way easier. Okay, what do we have? Last wave still rolling. Nothing here for you. Tempest, Terror, Teleporters. Hit those again. Here we are. There's the Terror. And we'll go to the Guardian's Lair. Right up this way. How do we do Resurrect and Malice? Little stagger. Fine now. Okay, so mace. Okay, now no reason to worry about those items, so let's go ahead and roll with that one. And one more to go to 97. They'll all be at least there. Again. Okay. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. I get out a little bit later because I have glyphs to level. The horror. The horror. On a trap. Right at the spawn. Why are you like this? Okay. Frozen Fire Summoner. Gotta clear these out. Lots of little blisters going off. Love to see it. Frozen is done. Summoner looks good to me. Champions, 1, 2, pass. Was there anything over here on the left side? Yes, there are some in this room. Waller, teleport, chilling wind. Go ahead and get rid of the clones. We got interrupted by that champion over here on the right. Let's get you out of the way. Try you worshippers. This will be alright by me. Just going for us under here. Try you worshipper is good. Clear this out. And to the right, let's go ahead and get rid of that Triune Admonisher. Right there for me. Admonisher must go. Okay, Wallers, Chilling Wind, Teleporters. Hit that just a little bit. This is fine. Okay. Chilling Wind and the Teleporter. Get that Thundering Plague Bearer out of the way now too. Don't mind if we do, and let's see how we're looking over this way. Okay, left. Select that one. Champions, I don't want it. No thank you. And then there's these. Appear Liquor Obelisk and Summoners. We'll get rid of that Rycroft Bloodraiser. Alright, Koron's Demise. Nothing. Nothing at all. Got Poison Shock Lance and Plague Bearers. Hit this again. Message Rot Thruster. Under 50% for you. I got that done. We are champion. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Fine. Here, Electrified Obelisk. Nagari Oracle. Play with that. That's good to me. Now let's see how we do over here. That Lethal Shrine. Champions, I don't need a deal. Okay, Chilling Wind. Look at all that ice. Watch them melt. Compressor's done. Anything in this corner? Nope, they're no fun. So, blue. Let's see. Electrified Obelisk Shock Lances. Looking forward to the Heraldry Towers, just so anything I play can have a little pull if I want it. That'll be nice. Right here. Teleports. What are you doing? Nagari. Okay. Do this. Okay, Lightning Frozen Tempest. Dark Touch. Cool for this one. Let's go do the Guardian Slayer thing. And then up top we go. Spirit Collar of Frost. Sure. Good deal. Little sword. And we'll see about that Glowstone. Wrath. Nothing. Go next. Okay. There's the queue. Go again. So now into the ice we go. Let's see how we're doing. We've got champions. Got a little Scorcher. Look at all those blisters. Those beautiful blisters and how they pop. Build, I guess some of our builds will miss next season. That part will not be around. But we will be able to remove the champion auras and the barriers. That'd be kind of nice. This thing, we only have to force that. Just be gone for a few seconds and enough to kill everything around it. There's suppressor. Here we go. Hit these. That blocking werewolf looks good to us. Clear here. The mythics are gonna drop from any of the boss ladders and bosses, and then the Belial fight has a higher chance to get mythics in general. They don't favor one or the other. If you are on a character that can wear the mythic, theoretically it'll drop. Okay, let's heal here. And the left. These days, if you really are desperate for a mythic, you can always do the reputation and level new characters, get more sparks, and do it that way too. They're the champions. She dropped it like candy. Right? Okay, those go down. I'll move over here to the northwest. The Koron's demise. Their secret special unicorn magic. Can't compete with that. The explosion. Multi-shot explosive chilling wind. Duplicious. Alright. For all classes. So now it drops everybody. For everybody. Okay, lightning enchanted. Get that Angari, clear our champions. That Angari burster. Fire enchanted, heal please. That is pain. To get rid of this thing right here is what we gotta do. Clear the champions. There and there. Now what do you want? Kind of low blast wave, yes we do. And then to the northwest. What are we doing out here? Okay, we're looking for all the shocklands over this way. Put this again. Here you go. There's a meltdown. Nothing for that. Keep moving. Alright. Yep, that's true. That is true. Okay, now what do you have for me? Spam, spam, spam. That one goes down. Here's our champion. We don't need it. No, we do not. Keep going. Grab a little artillery here. Poison it all. The Wretched Stormblade. Waller. Go ahead and move this side. Pure Collar of Frost. Cool enough. Another 50%. Sure thing. There we go. Triunes. Cool again. Let's go ahead and go with this. That's a 97. Now we're pushing these to 98. No luck. Any amulet there on the floor? None of that. Go ahead and hit the next one after I get out of this loading screen. We love a good Starless. This season I got a double, like, early. And obviously hasn't been topped since. I think it's the very first Starless I picked up this season. Got that attack speed, attack chance. Granted, the core for other builds would have been really nice. This one doesn't mind. Ooh, this map, huh? Alright, Suppressor Fire Enchanted and a Plague Bearer. See how this does for me. Okay, here in the right. That Blister Clone, we can play with this. These right here. Frozen for me. Don't mind that one bit. Plague Bearers. Oops. There we go. Fire is gonna go off. Let's go ahead and kill that first. And we'll keep it moving over here. Killing with Stabby. This is no elites. And elites. Okay, just gonna pull those in. Makes it easier. Reset all that. There you go. Anybody here? There's some over here actually. Left side. We've got these guys. Barriers. How dare they? Plague Bear is good. Take those again. Vampiric all good for me. Let's get rid of the Plague. Ancient Inquisitor is a goner. Even champions or something over there. This one has more elites. Got those to play with. There are champions. We got that adherence. It's fine for you. Okay now. The Fire Enchanters. How you doing? That'll be fine. Heal just a little bit. We need that. No, we do not. And next set. Multi-shot teleporters. These are all good. Let's see how we do up here. Got fire, cold, teleport. Got a little raider business. Looks good to me. How are we doing up here for us? There are champions. Nope. We don't want this. We want these. Fire enchanted. Little burning quartermaster. Just like this. Okay, now. What do we have to work with on my right? Grab that lethal. Teleport here for you. Thundering Raider. And then what do we have to work with? So, Koron's Demise. No problems. Vampiric Waller, Shock Lance. Okay, you are the champions. We gotta get rid of this one. Working its way. And I'll clear that. Now there's another one right here for us. This is Earthquake already down. Ancestors have been all over it. And then there's Champion. Not Champion, Elites. Moon Clan Mauler. Dead. Marauder, actually. Let's go ahead and roll back up. Into the boss room, we have a Sea Hag. Haggity Hag. Okay, drown Sea Hag things. Watch out for that AoE, please. Good deal. This will be fine. There you go. Alrighty, so I did that. We got a 98. Got one of them. Alright, amulets. Nothing there. We go next. So, here's... Oops, I almost hit us. 105. I'm not gonna do that right now. And here we go again. So, alright, enjoy your lunch, Ori. Okay, frozen, shockland, chilly winds. Go ahead and clear out these. Got that vile one out of the way. Silly overseers. Good for this. Yes, we are. Frozen, I see you. See how we do with that one, champion. I don't need to deal with that. Obelisk flavor and cold enchanted. Hit this again. Miracle Storm Feast. Champion. Making this a little bit more work than it has to be, as always. Get you cleared right out of here. Maybe. You guys see it? That's good. Hang out here to the right. Obelisk Plague Bearers and Cold Enchanters. Storm Feast. Where are the blisters? Where are they at? Do I see any at the moment? No. Keep working. Here's another one of you. Got that rattle jaw. Cool enough. Anything else out here for me? Nothing there. And the left, here you go. Alright, Shadow Mortar Terrors. Has a Night Face. Sure. Take that. Okay, let's stay up here for a little bit. And the thing just bailed on me. Get back over here. Not good. Unfortunately, that one needs to be reworked. Get this out of here. It's like anything you can force it into a build and make it like Torment 4 viable, but you're not gonna get much farther with it than that. Okay. Get this out of the way. Fine for now. Oh, actually, I have seen some pit push jank that technically has included it. I think I played with it for a little bit just like it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. There's nothing for that you can do better than you can do with something else. Alright. Yeah, those are not generally super desirable. Oh, Terror, Cold Enchant. Like early in the season we were entertaining the Herald and like some of the poison builds for Spiritborn. Just like, no, it wasn't worth. Okay, Nagari, Seer. Let's see how this does. don't want to get caught in that too much. For now, we're doing okay though. Okay, the champions. Good for now. Multi-shot, chilling wind. Sister clones. Fine for you. Okay, here. Nagari Seer. Good for you. Those little mortars. Fiery Nagari. Okay, anything here? Little lunatics. And then Tempest Suppressor, Plague Bears. Alright. Cool again. I'll just keep these right here, looking pretty good. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. I think this looks good. Just the rest we can do with that. Let's see what else we have now. I think there we need, nope. Cold Plague Bears and multi-shots. Whoopsies. All of that. Now let's see how you do. Wearing Nagari. Okay, under half. This one will go. Okay, you on right. Let's get that multi-shot out of the way. Do that one. Let's get Cold Enchanted out of there next. Here, the champion. Gotta get that out of here. What you doing? Family salad. Nice, 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 nice. Then Gari Rattlejaws. Can't go wrong with that. On Cold Enchanted. Deal you. Let's get that Plague Bear out of here now. Yes, no, maybe. Maybe. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna go across through here. Oron's Demise deal. What do we have in here? NYC's in there now. Champions, we don't want it. But I think we're gonna have to kill it because it's in the way of me killing these. Alright, champions. Get that cleared. Small Podlack action. Mr. Clone needs to go. Hit this now too. Good deal. Clone the clone. Qualify obelisk. We'll clear these and these. Now, do I need anything else out here? On to the right again. A Terror Lightning Enchanters. Fucking Sand Eater. Where is this? Blister Clone. Fine for you. And you. And then we're out here to right. Get the artillery. Nope. Champion. We don't want to play with that. See how this does. Got Teleport, Tempest, Cold, Enchanted. Fine for you. Sister Clone. Sure, here. Teleport Tempest. Baron is good. Go ahead and clear that champion out of there. Nicely done. Cool like this. Then we're out here to the right. Do I need any of these? There are champions. Nope. Poison Lightning Enchanted. All Podlocks. Here you are. Frozens. Okay. Nothing I need from that one. Over here. Fire Shocklands and a Vampiric. Now I want to get these to group up a little bit more. I don't know, they're gonna come up. There we go, that works. Fine for now. What else do we have to work with? These I don't need right this moment. Okay, so bringing the old ancestors back out. Vamp Explosive gets us into the Guardian's Lair. Now we're up here again. Resurrected Malice. Okay. Mr. Clones. Playing with the clones. Will it work out? Maybe. Maybe. Have a wall to actually hit us with there, bud. Give me another set. On cooldown, imagine. Gonna hurt, but I think it'll be fine. Barely hurt, actually. Fine, it's fine. And the Blister Clone. Get these all working with that. Leave those for the cooldown. Pretty functional. Boss is taking their sweet time. Dying now that we're just barbarians. It's still okay. We get like the right spot. Overlapping earthquakes there and all that fun stuff. There we go. Alright, sword, chest armor, and still grabbing GA amulets. You do what you gotta do. There's a 98. Yeah, at least one leveled up. Nice. Don't we all? Don't we all? I want my salmon. I'd have to cook it. Sounds like work. Save that for later. Way, much later. Alright. How do we do? How do we do? Wonder how this cosmetic looks like with the other helmets. I'm going to change the helmet up. I'm curious. Okay, now. See how we do with this one. Grab a ghoul. Plague bearers. I'll take the Ice Clan Mauler out here for you. Just like that. Now what are we doing over here on the northwest side? One. We got Lightning Summoner Cold Enchanted. There we go. More Sova Spark Touch. Fine for now. Good deal. We blister close. Cool this way. Alright, Spark Touches. We got that. Now how do you do out here on the northwest side? I think I need right this way. Problem. Well, let's see this. Professor Vampirix. Cool like that. What did we do? Those are clear. Vampirix, cool. Professor here for us. Let's get that Blood Mage out of the way. Sure deal. What do you have for us here? Champions. Good for these. Okay, now what do we have for you? Champions, let's go first. There are two. One's taking plenty of damage and the other one's just like ignoring the fact that I'm even here. How is this possible? The earthquake just didn't land right now. We're better off. That's what's up. Okay, let's hit all this so we can get our berserking and everything sorted. Teleport's good. There's another one of those. Gonna get that Ice Clan Shaman out of the way. There's NYC with the green marker. The coveted green. Okay, southwest side. Champions. We're gonna deal with this again. Here you are. Got that going. Killing Mortar Lightning Enchanted. The Ice Clan Impalers are good. Now, what do we have to work with on the right side? Moron's Demise. Ooh, Catacombs. Well, at least we killed plenty in the first half, so it should be fine. It should be fine. These things all wandering off. Get back over here. Hey, I got reset a little bit in your 10 months in Foundation. We're frozen. Our Shattering Nagaris. That'll be fine. What else is going on over here? No worries, no worries. We got Cold Chilling Winds and Mortars. Hit this again. Fiery Blood Mage. Howdy. Okay, that's good. What else is here? Rolling around these parts. Do we need to do that? No, we do not. Poison Shadow Enchanted. Let's collect that artillery. Okay, Shadow Enchanted. Here's the poison. Here are these all out. See you. Now let's see how we look. Champion, I want it. I don't need that. How else are we doing? He's going that way. Let's go southwest while he's checking out that side. That'll be more efficient. I need to go place this on. Whoops. The struggle. Trying to buff on in the next elite engage. Not the brightest barbarian in the box. Alright. Well, it's a wild hour to be going. I mean, I guess one could. One could. Just have to wait a little bit on the west coast to go out and buy some salmon. Okay, champions. Okay, fire. These are done. Watch out for that explosion. I'll go around here. Champions. None of these. Wall at the Almost Plague Bearers. Hit this again. Good deal. Those again for us. Under half. That'll be fine. Now what do we do? Anything here for us? Nope. Champions. We're gonna pass on that. Maybe. Well, I just need to kill a little bit of anything. Like you. Turn on this one snake. I don't think that's gonna be enough, but you know, theoretically, it's possible. You can hope. Okay. Fine. Do what you gotta do. I got a sea hag here. Alright, yeah, hag. Get rid of that blister clone. Alright, here we go. What if you went out and caught it yourself? Is it in season? Do you catch those out there? I don't know. Who are we to say? Okay, blister clones. I don't know anything about the fishing. Okay, here we are. Let's see. More clones. One's out here. Gotta go ahead and hit that again. One there and there. And then the drowned sea hag. Down it goes. Okay, helm. Two-handed sword. There's a tribute harmony. We'll go to the amulet thing. There's so many it keeps dropping for me. Bam, the first one of these are all 16% anyway. Going for the 100 on that one. 99 now. Someone wants to buy 3 GA pants. It didn't say what kind of pants or anything, just like 3 GA pants, that's all, huh? I suppose one could say they're pretty universal, but if you're just gonna tell me you want 3 GA pants, I'll be like, here's your heal per second, here's your lucky heal, and here's your... Maybe I'll be nice and give you some life. Congrats. I think it could come that combination, something like that. Something like that. Like, oh, you want the armor and the main stat? You didn't tell me what main stat, and hell no. Alright, spider. I'm done. Frozen Shadow Enchanted. I still don't have a replacement pants for the Ice Shard build. We were running the Meteor pants like the entirety of that one's run, the days I played it. That was fine. In fact, it could have been a little nicer. Granted, the utilities for Ice Shard aren't that great anyway. Okay, Cold Terrors. Circle Skeleton Corpse Axe out of here. These are fine. Just like that. And a little Cold Enchanted, that Skeleton Archer will go, and the Terror is fine here. Little Summoner that way. She'll accept it. It sucks, but she'll accept that it's not the time to go shopping. But you just gotta always have salmon stocked up. Okay, here. Skeleton Corpse Axes. There are 2 of you just hanging out. Alright, DSOA. Skeleton Archer. Clear you. See how we're doing out here for me. Champions. Little Summoner out here. Alright. Laundry. Doing some actual cleaning. I guess that's alright. Always a good time to do laundry. Death Flash, Lightning Associated and Frozens. Hit this as you do. NYC disagrees. Okay. People just sit in ratty, old, smelly clothes while they grind. What kind of sweats do you think we are? Okay, now let's get that blister clone. Fine enough. Okay, multi-shots. Explosives. Scorching Spider. That'll go down. Good for me. And then let's see how we do Old Enchanted Vampiric things. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Here you are. Teleport Vampirics. That one will go. Cold Enchanted. Maybe. Will it go that way? Yes, it will. Alright. Shivering Spider Host. Nicely done. I got that lethal champion we passed. This corner has what I want. Good chance the champion's gonna stalk me through the doorway, as it always does. Let's go ahead and get that spider right here. And that one goes down. Explosive summoners, teleporters. Hit this again. These will go. Okay, now. We'll summoner teleport. Alright, skeleton captain. Okay, you. Twister clone will go right here. Our skeleton captain is done for. And then we'll go ahead and go back over to the right. Okay, now. Mortar, explosive, vampiric. Cool again. Okay, vamps. Okay, now. Wrappers. Good enough. Watch out for the explosion. Vamp mortars. Okay, now. Blister clone. Vamp mortar. Explosives. The explosive here for us. And then, do I need that? No, I do not. Then let's go ahead and go this way. East. Teleport, explosives. Shock lance. Oh, hello. That's hurting. Potion's a little low right there. Just a little bit. Hanging in there though. Don't stand in all the shock lances. We can help it. There you go again. Champions got angered. Get it into my pull where I don't want them to be. Trying to build space and instead building more problems. Okay, scrappers. Okay, now. Here you are. Waller, Summoner, Chilling Winds. Look at that Doom Trap out of here. Shock Lances. We'll try you Worshippers. We can clear you. And you. That'll be fine. Waller, Summoner, Chilling Wind. Get the Ryobar Doom Trap out. Get that Throat Slitter. And here. And the right. Now what do you have for me? I've got these. Like there's teleporters. Teleporters. Put that Worshipper. This is all okay. Got that. How is it doing? A little bit out here, the Blister Clone. Okay, there we are. Clear here. What else we doing? Okay, here. Plague Bears. Teleport out this side. I'll turn on the crits in a moment. Okay, this one, Plague Bears. Crying Worshipper is a good zeal. I'm going to clear these out. Fine for that one. Let's go clear that teleport. Alright. Grab the protection so I can do it. See option, gameplay. Back down here. We'll just do what the crit damage is doing. See what it's doing out there underneath all that. Of course, it's gonna be very spammy because the ancestors hit everything. Alright, so champions. Go ahead and hit all that one right there for me. Okay, then. Got that done. Fire enchanted. Cool enough. There's these. Fire for you. Teleport all good. Get rid of that again for me. Okay, here. Fine. Chilling Wind. There's our Triune Admonisher business. Got a little fire out here for us. Time to do. Okay, here we are. Got that again. There and there. Ouch. And the Southwest. Nothing there, nothing there. Poison, explosives. Okay, there we are. Got more of that. Time, poison. Potions are low again. There we are. Pop this one. Careful. Yeah. Top numbers are gonna come off of earthquakes from the ancestors, so a lot of the numbers on this are just like gibberish that don't matter. This is why the top reason for them to be off. So the big numbers off of those summons, like that's cool, but there's so much other trash in there. Alright. What are we doing? My Obelisk Terror. It's too bad we can't isolate the numbers like a lot more. Then we could just put that top number where the from the summons would be great. Okay, do we need any of this? Well, I might. We might tolerate it. Alrighty, let's get that Admonisher. That cleared out, and the Guardian awaits you. And then of course the overpowering, nothing, because that is just automatic off of the rupture, which is not our damage at all. That's just the reset. Okay, here, like most of the builds this season, overpowered builds, just leave it on. Whatever, I switch to those, then it looks nice. Okay. Mr. Clone. Another clone right this side. Okay, that's... Sure. Here we are. Yeah. Yeah, off of the ancestors that are dropping the earthquake. That's where that big number is. Alright, the pit's complete, so let's take these. Now let's see how we do. Trying to get this on to 100. There we go. And now the next one. Nice RNG this time. Much more kind. Bubbles capped again. Gotta go spin those. I didn't spin them all the last time anyway. Okay. See what we're doing. And this character doesn't have any of the triple crates on weapons yet. She's got a lot to grow there. You can probably like retool the board, of course. So, helms, boots, gauntlets. Let's just take the boots. And then we've got to go through all of this junk. Bone damage, amulets are still being stingy. Rallying cry, don't have multiple passives there. I don't need the Fields of Crimson. Still check these non-GA ones just in case. Sometimes it can work out. Usually if it works out, then I'm a little sad. Generally, I don't want it to work out because then I feel like I've got to hold on to it even if it's not like the most ideal thing. It just feels sad. Okay, amulets, of course, is what we want to see. And we do have a few GAs out here. Let's see, it's poison resistance. It's got a duelist and a strength roll, but I don't want it. It's gonna mess with any of the non-GA ones it's gotta come from. Multiple paths. Nah. I could go with it. I'm not crazy about it. That doesn't look bad. That's not bad. That one doesn't look quite right. What else do I have? Cute. Oh, that's the WoW one, isn't it? Yeah. WoW skin. Nope. Something about that doesn't... That one has the right vibe, I think. That one's not terrible either. This one's too ancient for what this armor does. That's funny. Okay, don't need this. No. That one... If it diving a little differently. That's okay. I like this one. This could work. Something about the fits on a lot of these, like, not quite right with this armor. Something about that is a little appealing with the cloak and all. A little bit. Here, we'll be a little creepy. Let's go. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. I can find obelisks and all. Pipe. We're gonna hit a DC. Alright, champions. Figure that out. See how we're doing over here. Liking terror. Just like this again. Here you are, lightning enchanted, like if I almost, yeah, which just did a hiccup. Yes, it sometimes does, that's alright. I'm back. Okay, now let's see how we're looking over here. Anything that way? No, we do not. Plague Bearer teleporters. Get that frozen. Yeah, give me one warning on the OBS side too. Oh, I was doing wardrobe. That's what I get for trying to do wardrobe. Pop these. I'm trying to get these to 100 is what we're kind of working on at the moment. They're all pretty dang close. And Plague Bearers, let's get that blister clone out of the way now. Go teleporter wise. Okay, that as you do. No problems here. And then over here to the southwest, we need any of that. Nope, we do not. Do our champion. Alright, Mortar Tempest, frozen. Get that cleared out for me. We're 3.5 hours in at the start of this one. Mortar's Tempest frozen. Get that cleared. Snowy lighted. I don't know why Twitch is so twitchy. YouTube lags a bit and then usually it's just like fine. Mortar fire, plague bearers. Let's get rid of the fire maul. Right there. I just think obviously zero latency in game when that happens. Just Twitch being finicky. Alright, Herman Spark Lashers, these are gone. Now what else do we have to work with up here on Northwest? Coron's Demise. Anything out here for me? Nope. Champions. Got the Nangari Light Collar. Roll with that. And a little suppressor for you. Get that again. Okay, that slicer needs to go down. Good deal. More of these. Get that light collar out of the way. And then we're out here. Lightning, suppressor, lightning. This will be fine. Alright, Nagaris are good. Let's see what else we have to work with out here for me. 3 out of 10 on potions. We're alright with that for now. Go ahead and roll up top. And for Obelisk, Summoners, Tempest. All of these must go. The Storm Feast. So we'll go right down. I see you there. Okay, and right. Hit this again. Mortal with Obelisk Fire Enchanted. Maya Fire Starter. Here you are. Okay, this way. That'll be fine. None of this. Killing wounds. The champion on the left. Still getting a little bit of ISP internet warnings. Hello, hello, how you doing? Okay, champions. Obviously win. Clear that. That'll be fine. Clear our champion like this and this. Wallers are cool. Now let's see how we do out here. On the left side, Vampire's Wallers. Bloodthirsty Slicer out of here. Shadow Enchanted. Fine for that. Good for you. Now let's see how we do on the southwest. Nothing like this. Over here. Moving out here to the right side. Shadow Enchanted Mortar Teleport. For the moment. See how this does. Billion. No problem. Now what do we have for this one? Let's go and collect that protection. Don't mind if we do. Shine Shadow Enchanters. Clear these out. Just a little bit of that. Here's a Nightmare Slicer. Got that again for me. We'll take a look at how we do on the other. Lightning Shock Lance Plague Bearers. Okay, right. Here are champions. Bronwyn's good. Let's go ahead and hit the Guardian's Lair. Look at those matching wings. Good times. Good times. Seething Hive Master. Play with you right this way. What we do. Got a little stagger. Get those done for me. Alright. 50%. Play with it. There you are. The Marauder's not too dangerous. Neither is the Demon Deal there. All good. Let's grab the ring, the helm, and we'll go ahead and here. Slamming the Revenge. Nothing that time. Here's another amulet. Here we go again. I'm trying to sell a triple Scoundrel's Leather and then 40 stacks of husks. Just pulling all sorts of husks. Whoops. Yeah, very cool. There we go. Now we go again. Back into it. Trying to get these last, was it like 9 whiff levels to have everything in the slot 100, something like that. But that, if we still want to, we can do the while. Fire Enchanted. It might take a little bit though, because we're doing the till 90 right now. Get rid of the Blister Cologne. Okay. This one's about done there. Lightning Waller, Fire Enchanted is what we got next. Get those out of here. Get these out. That looks good to me. Connection D close here. Give it lazy. Fair enough. Okay, Lightning Wallers. That going. Now what do we have? Champions. We don't need those. And then we got these Cold Suppressors. For now. Let's keep popping. One there, one there. Okay, Cold Enchanted Suppressors. Only Winds will go down. Here. Rotting Corpse Fiends. These are all A-okay. And then right side. Let's see if I have a ISP warning. Because generally when it's giving me this many warnings, it does tell me, like, hey, stuff is happening. Maybe at this hour, not so much. Clear the champion. Featured remains out of the way. Not too bad now. There's one of you. Okay, you're good. Got Shocklands, Fire Enchanted, and Chilling Waves, a Woodward Bolt Crawler. Got that done. Okay, here. And then on the northwest side, Waller Frozens. Okay, for you. And to the east, we are champion, deckhand. Waller, all good. Take that out. Got that Rotting Corpse Fiend out of the way next. Corpse Fiend right there. Here you go. Let's go ahead and take a little channeling. And then what do we have to work with? There we go. Out here punching my mic again. Love it. Sure. Champions, got Ice Clan Mauler. Get that one done for. I'll see elites with you anyway. Here we are. Maybe a little bit. Mortar Cold Fire. We are. Rare case when the overpower actually hits one of the champions, the ancestors. Okay, this is fine. Ice Clan Mauler, we got you next. Right there again. Cold Enchanted. Excuse me. Heal a little bit. Let's see you. Do we need that? No, we do not. So we're out here on the left side with this one. Tear, multi-shot, and a summoner. All of these get to go down here. Let's see that and see how this looks. Okay, for you. Now we're out here again. No problems. And to the right, we got Tempest, we got Terrors, we got Teleports and Vampirics. How do we do with that? I don't mind it much. Here's a little suppressors. Cool for now. Dreadful Revenants. All of these must have the blisters somewhere, right? Right? Okay, for you. There's a Bloodthirsty Ice Clan Marauder. Hit that again for me. Cool here and there. Looking good. Got a Blood Mage. Here's a little Summoner. The Ice Clan Shaman. We can deal with that and that. Now, what do we have here for me? We don't want it. And right, there's a champion. And play with this. And that Ice Clan Marauder out here. Going down. Another one of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this before I forget. Let's go ahead and go back out to the southwest. Nothing here, nothing here. A little bit more. Get us out of the way. I mean, I guess we can play with this. We can try. Good. Nice Clan Maulers. Let's go ahead and hit the Guardian's Lair. Spirit Caller Frost. Cool enough. Alright, don't get caught with that. It'll be alright. Quick work on that one. We've got Death Trap. Here's a mace. You got double GA on it. Where is my Glyphstone in this mess? Somewhere in this. It's here. Alright, so we're gonna collect all this stuff. Did we die so much? We ran out of time. It's bugged. It was bugged. I was like, I don't see it. It's not there. It doesn't exist. You're not crazy. I'm not crazy. It's just not there. Just don't know. Don't know. Alright. Whoops. Oh, I didn't even register that it completed. Alright. Alright. Alright, I see. Guess we'll have to restart this one. It did basically the bug when we kill bosses too fast, but I don't think that was the problem here. Weird one. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit the reset dungeon so it'll clean that out. Okay. Surely now it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Refresh all my things. I think I can count on one hand how many times I've seen it. Not common. Very uncommon. Alright, here we go. Champions and all. Go ahead and deal with this one here. What we do with their friends on the other side, looks like we're always gonna have those handled though. Here. Oh, well, we brought the champions back a little bit closer than we want to, but they die anyway. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. Anything else out here we need? Hello, how you doing? Alright, Frozen Mortar Tempest. Let's get Tyreus Frostbane out of the way here. Under 50%. Those will go. Looking good. Now let's take a look at how we look on the left. Got Suppressor Chilling Winds and Suppressors. All these must go. Hit that again. Here we are. Chilling Wind, I see you. Let's take a look at how we're doing out here on the left side. Hit this again. Champions. There you are. Alright, we got a Blistered Clone. Play with that. A Shadow Enchanted. The Stormblade. Okay, for you. On the northwest side. Multi-shot teleport Shocklands. All of these must go. That looks good for us. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at how we're doing on the left. Do we need that? No, we do not. Oops, no icon and all that. And to Koron's demise. Okay, in the northeast. Champions. Poison here for us. Wretched. Not going for me. Let's see what else we have. On the right side, Frozen, Shadow Enchanted, and a Vampiric. Sure thing, Nagari Long Things. Okay, this and this. And I don't need to do this, do I? No, I do not. Teleport Summoners. Champions are done for. Get that one cleared out. And a little Summoner. Here to the right, do we need any of these? Got Lightning Mortars. Summoner here. I'm gonna deal with that one. And that'll be fine. On the right, Explosive. Play with that little Shocklands out here. Hello, hello! I only speak English, so please use English in my chats. Mortar Tempest Frozen. Appreciate it though. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. Long Things. And what do we have to work with over here? Do we need this? No, we not. Shadow, Fire Enchanted. And work with that. Shadow Enchanted's good for me. And then what do we have to work with here? Protection. Now these things gonna be enough for us to go to the boss room? Not quite. We just need a little bit more over here. It's a little trash stuff. Here we are. Do I have a favorite build or class this season? The one I played the most this season it was Death Trap Rogue. So that would be number 1 for this one. Okay, how do we look? Greetings. Anything here? Nope. Over this way. There we are. And that's what we're needing. Okay, Summoner Teleport. Cool. Head on it. Okay, now what are we doing over here? Mother's Judgment. Alright. This one is good. Alright, two-handed axes. We're gonna grab these amulets. And then we'll go do the shrine to get these. To next. No such luck. Halfway to 85. Halfway to 300. Which is wild though, every time you think about it. That is pretty wild. Only halfway there. That is quite something. Alright, let's go. There you go. Fine, all good. Okay, so let's go ahead and go and do the next one. Alright, Shadow Enchanted, Plaguebearer Wallers. Yeah, true. Okay, this one. Waller Plaguebearers and the Shadow Enchanted. Get that one done for me. Plaguebearers, Torlickers are good. Hello, hello, how you doing, Karino? Okay, Wallers, I see you. Let me get that one cleared out. We're moving out here a little bit. Champions, do I need that? Nope, we don't. We're moving over here to the right. Don't need any of that. Tempest Lightning and Suppressors. These will be fine. Get that cleared out for me. Lightning Enchanted goes down. Now, how do we do here? Shadow, Frozen, Cold, Enchanted. The champions must go. There's a little Shadow touch. Clear these out next. Are we in? Are we good for this? I'm sure we are. That'll be fine. And then we're over here. More lightning, teleport, cold, enchanted. These are fine. Little marauder. Now, what do you have for me? 2 champions. We're gonna hang out here on the right. Frozen explosives. Here you go. Good for now. Our champions must go. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Vile Bloods. Gotta go clear you out here. Right that way. Okay, champions. Vile Blood is fine. For closer frozen teleports. Gonna clear that blister clone. Nicely done. Now let's go ahead and pop that. Explosive looks good for me. Keep it moving. Lightning, explosive, cold, enchanted. A little death flash. Try again. Try again. Try again. Go through that pit now. Okay, whatever. It's that way. Popping this one. Right now, I am playing with clan member, technically. Looking to get that 100 on these, and then we're gonna do Belial. Okay, here on the right, suppressor, frozen explosive. There's a long thing. That one is done. Over here, let's go and grab that lethal. Don't mind if I do a fire suppressor. Get that plague spear out of the way. This is fine. We're moving out here, champions. I don't need it. Let's see how we're doing on the right. Okay, champions. Chilling Winds is dead. Who else do we have out here? Slide on down. We'll take a little look out here. Don't mind we do champions. Explosives. Figure these out. Don't mind that too much. Deal with that. Thundering. Very long thing. Get that cleared. There you go. Alright, explosive. A little scorching.